Okay, hopefully this is working. So this is going to be a casual MP on the Emperor patch. So we've got a handful of people, and we're going to just give it another minute or two so that people can load in fully if they haven't loaded in, and then we will get started.
Hello.
Hello.
Going. So I've set up multiple chat rooms. So currently this is the Western Europe people. Me, Unpixel, and Coddlewampler, who are England and Switzerland. And then there's other chat rooms which I'll wander in and out of. Is there... We've got an agreement or an idea of what we're going to do with the England-France lands? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I get them and I let you keep Calais and everything, and I don't invade England?
Well, I mean, we can still ride Calais later on, but I probably couldn't even beat AI France now they're Battle Storm, so I probably won't be winning.
Okay. So long as I keep mainland France, I'm happy to stay out of the British Isles.
Yeah, right, so.
Even if we do go to war later, I won't try and take any of your mainland English provinces.
Yeah.
We can fight a war over, like, colonial land if you ever want to, but...
Yeah.
So. And Switzerland, I assume you're going to do Switzerland and not attack anybody?
Yep, pretty much.
Except for the other Swiss miners?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means we get to all hire wonderful mercenaries from you.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to mute myself for now, and I'll be back once I'm ready to chat, because I just got to do the intro to the game. Okay, I guess we are going to start. So we've got a handful of people. Hopefully we can keep them all, and hopefully everybody enjoys this. And hopefully we can continue this. So here we go. We have some rules set up about how many player alliances you can have, and the fact that you can kind of create pacts of non-aggression, which is kind of what I was doing with England there. And I have not played France in this new patch, so I'm going to be very curious on how they actually play, if they play any differently. I'm going to do a standard like minute or two so that people can kind of organize what they're wanting to do, and then we will deal with stuff. Especially now that we have entirely different state mechanics, I'm sure everybody's got to adjust to that. Oh, looks like Average managed to get his game working. Hopefully he can join.
Was gonna
Yeah.
I'm back.
one speed.
Welcome back.
Right.
How do we want to pass the land from England to France? Do we just want to sell it? Is that the idea? Or is there some hidden plan there?
Yeah, 100 ducats per development.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit much.
I don't get that one, Chief.
Especially since we can't raise money from estates anymore.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I think Average just joined as Portugal, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of players. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play on one speed.
I think we'll start on 2. I think I'll ally Spain to keep them out of trouble. Do either of you want an alliance or stuff, or are you happy just going on your own for now?
I've got England, so I'm fine for now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I say we just probably go to war and I just give you land or something like that.
We could do that.
Probably be easier.
But it will give me aggressive expansion. I think you might have an option just to return the land if you click on the provinces, but that would cost you prestige.
Yeah, it's 10 prestige per province.
Could you just sell it to me and I can buy it from you for cheap? I don't know if it sets a requirement.
Still lose prestige though if I sell it. Very sad. Yeah, 10 prestige. What?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, then over time, when you can actually afford it, then just pass it off to me. Okay.
Yeah. Which do you want first? Probably just Aquitaine.
Yeah,
For the mission.
Just give me whatever you can. We'll get the event of Maine anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start it now, at least at speed 2, and we'll see how this goes.
Oh, I haven't even set up my country as that you said and did nothing.
Well, at least at speed 2, not much is gonna happen for a while.
Oh my goodness.
All the chaos in England. I'm curious what everyone else is going to be doing here. This could be crazy.
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't even realize Jacobus was Milan.
Yeah. There's a potential border war right there.
Yeah.
And though he might just be willing to stay out of Switzerland in exchange for you maybe lending him your army as condotteri or whatever.
Mm.
Okay, so the Bavaria and Austria players allied themselves, which is smart. And
Yeah,
that's
Milan and Austria too. Oh, Austria just offered me an alliance.
probably a good idea.
Yeah. I don't want to get PU'd though.
Oh yeah, early on. Well, if you need a royal marriage, I could send you mine, and that might increase it.
No, I might just let it fire and hope I get a really good king from it.
True. If you have issues with the land in France, if you haven't sold it to me yet, if you give me if we do military access, I can squash them for you.
Yeah. Should be fine though, because if we don't go to war at the start of the game, I'm not even using up my manpower. So
True.
There's no real problem. Although I suppose I do lose it all whenever the thing fires.
I lose a little bit, but not a lot. I left on victory cards if either of you are interested in going for that stuff for fun.
The only victory card I have is on Paris.
I think probably the only one I have is probably on your land as well. Let me check. If I can remember how you find the victory cards.
It's in
Ah, there we
diplomatic.
go. Yeah, actually, no. I will. As long as I get back, as long as I annex one of my vassals, I've completed a victory card. I've literally got one on Ile-de-France. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's the one I have as well.
That's dumb.
Oh my god.
It's
My
basically
general has stick maneuver and nothing else.
Basically just giving France free victory points. Average is wondering about how to deal with Morocco.
Mm.
I think I'm going to probably have to give him some help. That's fine.
Yeah, actually, you're kind of unlucky. I usually see like Castile supporting their Sousa's independence in a lot of games.
Really? I actually haven't seen that one before.
It happened to me in one of my Granada games where I was trying to form Andalusia and it screwed me over.
Yeah, I can imagine it would. Boy, they really reworked France. I haven't really looked at them. Jeez. Oh, I get musketeers. I didn't even realize that. Forgot how rich France is just starting out doing nothing. Although I have so many Diplo slots used up. I'm revoking my guarantee on Scotland, obviously, so you can take them out.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be what I give you in exchange for the French lands.
Yeah, fair enough.
Free hand.
I don't
and,
even really need money for the French land, like I already have enough money.
Yeah. Portugal versus Japan. Average wants to invade Japan later on.
Nice. What can I do with my life apart from just be Swiss? Like, could I colonize?
As Switzerland?
Is there a potential?
I mean, somebody who owns land provinces could sell you stuff, or you could just try and expand in the HRE.
Yeah.
Oh no, the tide of please give me a royal marriage from all my vassals is starting.
Oh no.
You know, I think everybody's good at speed 2, so I'm gonna try speed 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, that speeds it up a little bit.
God.
You know, if Average gets killed by Castile, I have no reservations about then going on to invade Iberia.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, it looks like we're gonna be on 2 then.
Fast.
The surrender of Maine. What if I just showed you Maine right now? Could the event not happen?
Huh?
How does this work?
The surrender of Maine? I don't know if that'll do anything. Oh, it wants me to declare war on you. Do you want us to do that and then you can give me the land?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll send you a peace offer for the land, or do you want to send me one?
And I have to wait a month for diplomat.
Oh, okay, I'll send you that. It's just those 4 provinces.
Yeah, that's fine.
How do I get Ottomans in HRA? What?
I actually didn't lose any prestige from that, or I lost like 10, but not much.
Oh, that's good. And I get the end of the 100 Years' War. Awesome. I just got like 4 missions done. That's ridiculous.
I got stability for losing a war.
This game right now is just so broken.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm losing my great power already.
Oh.
I'm only 246 development. I started as 333.
Oh no.
Oh, France has already killed you, huh? And I didn't even try. No. At least we got all the...
have this Austrian alliance. Okay, declare war, restoration
Oh,
of union.
no. I forgot I was in the champion node. So sad.
Oh, yeah. That's too bad. I mean, I'm going to try and, I guess... Well, I'm collecting in that node, so at least there's some money in there.
You can funnel your colonial empire and I'll just suck it all up.
Ooh.
And then Champagne will transfer into the English
Really?
channel and it'll go to me in the end.
Yeah.
It just made me... It just gave me an event to get a new vassal. I didn't know that.
Man.
Alan Kong or whatever. The purple thing in my lands. That was weird. Average is subsidizing my nation. I feel bad about this.
Why can't I get something?
0.32, he's making a big
I'm
difference. No way. Wait, what? Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Bavarian and Denmark are in a player war.
Succession war?
They made peace already.
Was it a succession war or something?
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, it's Ingolstadt. That makes sense.
Oh, Denmark just gave it up.
Yeah.
I thought things were about to get interesting there.
No, it was one of the Bavarian duchies died out.
Yeah. Ingolstadt.
I haven't tried playing as the new Bavaria, but I gotta imagine the early game is a nightmare. By the way, if you guys are worried about the Ottoman player, I did tell him that he can't just go completely warmongering on the world.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, we probably have enough players, we could probably stop him. But
Yeah.
it's not worth the effort.
I gotta make sure my claims to Egypt are safe.
Corsi, okay. I like all these new events about improving land, and then you get, like, loyalty and stuff from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we
Noble
missions
things
give
and
you stuff to do.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
wish
I
it...
can't do them because I'm English monarchy.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, you get Parliament, though, which can just give you free prestige.
Yeah. Thank you for guaranteeing me average.
Everybody guarantees Switzerland.
Just keep my nation safe.
The power of Switzerland.
Free mercenaries for all.
Basically, I think you get like, don't you get like special events to give you like more Swiss mercenaries or something?
I have no idea.
I know there's an event for the Pope where they get the Swiss
Yeah.
Guard. I think it affects you as well.
Oh yeah, unlocks access to home Swiss Guard mercenaries. My missions.
The ultimate power is appearing on the scene, Switzerland. I'm gonna actually end up at war here with Aragon because I need Brittany. Oh well. We'll see if this French vassal swarm is as strong as it's supposed to be.
Just wait for the event till that they lose Naples, and then you can just fight them without needing to fight Naples.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I really don't want their land, but I'm gonna take it if they're gonna give it up. Oh, we got someone hut joining. Okay. So you guys think this new expansion patch was a good thing? Like, actually fun?
Yeah, I love it so far.
I kind of, like, dare I say, I kind of miss the older states, though.
And
I miss
I miss
the...
just being able to get 150 free monarch points or like a bit of money whenever I needed it. But
Yeah,
I
that's
still like the
true.
new ones.
it's like too mindless with the other ones.
Yeah, it's a little bit mindless with this one, too.
Yeah.
And it was kind of hassle to micro your or not, well, it wasn't really micro, but to like make sure you assigned states to all your provinces to give
I
them bonuses
hated
and
that.
stuff.
I absolutely hated that. If you guys watch any of my videos, you'd know I just complain constantly about having to give stuff to the burghers. It's like the only estate that was actually useful was giving the burghers land trade provinces.
Yeah, I don't think I ever assigned provinces to nobility or clergy unless I needed them to be like loyal or something.
Yeah.
I did it with clergies to convert stuff.
Yeah, that was really the only use.
Yeah.
Portugal is suggesting your merchants steer trade towards them.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry,
with me as well.
Portugal.
You just all be lads. Average mate.
Whoa.
This is aggressive posturing, mate. I'm gonna have no CV.
Portugal was offering to steer trade to me too.
No, he wasn't offering. He was trying to steer mine to him.
Okay, we got a hut join here on Castile, which is awesome.
Oh, fair enough.
Although that probably means I can't take as much of Aragon as I initially wanted.
Well, Lowy province in the north is part of France nowadays, anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, Roussillon or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go wander and see what everyone else is saying in the other chats. See you guys in a minute. Hello, HRE.
Hello.
How goes the negotiations on how to divide the empire?
Awful.
Awful. I noticed there was a little bit of a war there between Denmark over a succession.
Yeah, I destroyed him, dude.
Hell yeah.
Well, we got a Castile player joining here, which should be fun.
Yay.
And you'll already notice I already crushed England.
Yeah. I did see that.
The only side effect was he lost his great power status. We didn't realize that would happen.
I was gonna get Scotland and all of Ireland, anyways.
Yeah. You guys got any questions for me before I wander out of this chat room?
So what are
You're taking on Burgundy, aren't you?
What are your claims on Italy for?
Well, I wouldn't mind some, but I mean, if there's Milan, so I'm willing to let Milan have the majority. I just want at least Provence.
Yeah, well, I'm Milan, but I wanted to form I wanted to have like an Italy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need Provence to form Italy, I don't believe.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. No. You can have Provence. I just want like the Italian, region, like the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can have all, and also you can take Savoy from Savoy as well if you want.
Oh, you don't need any of them? I thought you needed
No,
Cuneo.
you need I don't need Savoy. Do you see the area of Savoy?
Yeah.
Like, you can have that, and you can have all Provence and like Avignon. I just want like Piedmont and.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm gonna probably take at least Burgundy's non-HRE lands.
Yeah, no, you can have that. But I don't know how that actually. I've never actually had an HRE game where like there's multiplayer, so I don't know how that's gonna. I'm actually excited to see how the Burgundy Inheritance actually plays out this game.
Yeah, well, it's gonna fire with 3 options, and whoever's Austria gets to pick on what the outcome is.
I mean, last time I played it, I went for release the lowlands as in part of the empire.
Yeah, well, there's another option where you keep the lowlands and you give land to you give the Burgundian lands to France. So, anyway, I'm gonna start it. If you guys have any other questions, I'll stick around for another minute.
I think I'm good.
I've got to get back and persuade Average not to keep subsidizing France.
Why?
He actually is.
Okay.
Hey, be sure to tell him to subsidize me.
Okay, well, if you guys...
Portugal wanted me to steer trade to him.
Yeah, he wanted everyone to steer trade towards him.
Legendary.
Well, if you guys need any... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible to steer trade from Genoa to... whatever.
No, it's not. He's just wanting to build a global trade empire, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to be back in the Western chat room after I go to the East and Asia, so let me know if you have any questions.
Alright.
See ya. Hello, Eastern Europe. How are you guys?
Hello.
Do you guys have any great plans?
To be honest, I'm just trying to figure out how to remember to play this game.
Well, it's a complex one. We'll have to work. I'm sure you'll get it. You're Denmark. If you need any help, you can always ally Poland. I assume Poland's going to be friendly.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, you could probably talk to them about it, or at least talk to Muscovy as well. So.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to try and maybe get a trade going. That's probably my idea first.
Okay, well, if you need anything, I'll be in the Western Europe chat room.
Yeah, that's good to know. I just gave one of my PUs over. So I thought, since I'm not really an active player that much, I thought it'd make more sense.
Yeah, well, besides it's Bavaria itself, so it kind of made sense. Oops, I got a cat. Well, talk to you later then.
No worries.
For everyone else watching the stream, I just had a cat walk up and head the microphone, which of course is a standard reoccurrence around here. Hello, kitty. How are you? You're a very beautiful cat, but I wish you wouldn't mess around with my mic. Okay. Let's see about Asia. Hello, Black Cat. Are you there? I've come to see how Asia's going. Oh, maybe he doesn't have his mic on. Probably doesn't have his mic on. Oh well. I'm headed out, Black Cat. I'll be back in Western Europe if you need me. I'm back, everyone.
I'll come back.
So, what was I seeing about this division of North America?
I don't know. First come, first served, as that guy said.
Yeah. I mean,
And then after that, fight over it and like sort it out.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be going for anything South America because I don't even think I can steer it to me. So it's all going to be Caribbean and North America for me. If I colonize it all, we'll see.
Yeah. And Caribbean
any-
good English channel.
Ugh. Is there any way I can get to Ragusa?
What, at Switzerland?
Yeah, well, because I need to occupy them to end this war.
Oh, you could
I got
ask
fucking-
for military access?
Yeah,
That's about it.
Maybe Austria will give you it.
but as soon as I go down, it's gonna be so painful. I think I might just wait for war score.
Yeah, I mean, after you occupy them for a year, they'll automatically surrender, so...
Okay. I'll accept your fleet-basing rights average. Sure.
Average was apparently demanding all of Eastern Europe give him all his trade. Too.
You can come to the Swiss ports anytime.
Yes, that great Switzer lake.
Yeah. Just swim down the Rhine.
You can move some boats up and down it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard me if you were watching the stream, but I got a cat that keeps bumping into my mic.
Mm.
Beautiful cat thinks the mic is the perfect net scratching spot. Waiting for that event to fire so I can actually mess around with Brittany yet.
Oh my god.
Average is selling land. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
He just sold Madeira for 600 gold. Oh no, he's
What's even the point?
Why can't I get it? I mean,
Why would Castile even buy that? What's the point?
colonial range, I guess. I mean, it's a colonial player now, so.
Hmm.
Wait, why is Castile not in this?
I don't know why Castile's not in this chat.
Oh, yeah. I want to see
Swiss.
it.
It's what Castile's not.
It's alright.
I'll ask him.
Okay, I'm almost at Ragusa. Get there.
The great Swiss invasion of the Balkans.
Yeah.
It will be renowned in history. They will always fear this.
Someday I will take Constantinople.
Hey, that could be your goal.
This is my goal in life. Yeah.
The Ottomans are just slowly sieging down the Byzantines.
I'm entering Dalmatia now. This is it.
You wouldn't happen to know when that event fires where Aragon loses Naples, would you? It should happen in like the
Is it
First-
when they're
Yeah, I
king?
think it's whenever Alphonse dies. It's like in his
Yeah.
last will or something. He mixes from the
Oh yeah.
Naples.
No! Ragusa's leaving! Get back. Oh, yes. I got him. Good thing I have a 6 maneuver general.
Oh my gosh. That's a
There's
pretty
nothing
good.
else, but, you know, oh well.
That's pretty good. I've got Jean Denois or whatever. A great general, which is why I want a war with Brittany.
Oh god. Don't lose. Come on. Oh yes, okay, I've won.
Good. The Swiss are rising. Do you get like an event for unifying like all of Switzerland? Is there like a mission for that?
Yeah, I think it gives me just development and stuff.
Oh, that's actually pretty good for Switzerland.
Yeah. All those beautiful mountains.
You just take economic ideas and make them all 40 some odd
Yeah.
development. Speaking of which, if you don't, you should definitely build, what is it, the ramparts in your land.
Oh yeah, yeah.
+1 attrition, go defensive, and you just
Yeah.
watch nations die
Oh my
in
God.
the mountains.
Yeah.
I was playing a solo player game earlier, and I watched the Ottomans try and invade Switzerland.
I'll help you out, average.
It was pretty bad. Oh, hi, Oception.
Hello.
So I'm going to be fighting a war here in a little bit against Aragon because I'm after Brittany. Is that okay? Because I want at least the Roussillon province.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's that, because I think it's...
I'll give you military access if you want it.
Wait,
Yeah.
can I fastlight Ragusa?
the rise.
Oh my God, I can.
Go,
Oh
go
my
for it,
God.
go for it, go
Yes!
for it.
This is the dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll give you the gold mine in Morocco if I can take all
my
of
God.
Granada.
Yeah, Average is in the chat,
If
he's
there's
just
a
not
gold
talking.
mine in Morocco.
Jesus
Fair enough.
Christ. Hold on, wait. Can I buy the Azores then if I get Ragusa?
You might be able to.
Colonize.
Colonial
Well,
Switzerland.
Yeah.
But then if Average sells all his islands, he won't have anything to colonize either.
Well, that's his problem.
He's
sure
still
he's,
subsidizing me for some reason.
I can't tell if this is the steepest play ever, if Average is a genius.
It's all just 3D chess,
Yeah, I think you can take it all in one war.
He should be able to pick up at least a good portion of it. He just has to also fight Morocco. Really, you guys should move both of your fleets. Oh wait, he's only the one at war. Oh, that's a problem.
Too much alcohol. Oh God, hold on.
Actually, no. Both of you guys should try and get your fleet in that strait there so you can block them off.
There we go.
I'm about to get the war loses.
Mm.
Oh, I can't even scum it. Just click a button and get in there because I have 0 prestige.
There's a lot of issues. I can't wait till they patch some of these problems. Castile. Is it possible if the game goes long enough that I can take Corsica just because it's French now?
Yeah, I don't mind.
What?
It would be wrong if the French didn't own the birthplace of Napoleon, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Honestly, I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't even own it right now. I'm just thinking it might be a fun thing for me to do, take over one tiny little island in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have a bigger trouble taking it than anything else. Oh, Austria's in trouble. What's going on here? Oh, Milan is going after Genoa. I should probably talk to them about getting that island.
I mean, it's not really like Jacobus is in a position to put up a fight. Oh, Austria's. I don't think they have any manpower.
Ooh.
I can't check because the ledger's off.
I put it on as most open it could be, but it's still not all the way open.
Oh, yes. Wait, what? Where? Oh.
What's going on?
I was wondering why I didn't have enough manpower to complete the mission because I had 20k and I only needed 60%, but I wasn't a force on it.
Ah.
No, what? He warned me. Oh my God.
It's average. Average is messing with you.
No, the
Oh,
Ottomans
wow.
warned me. The Ottomans warned me.
No. Be aware, the Ottomans, the mighty
They're
powerhouse.
sitting right beside me in Herzegovina, sieging Tarna Fort.
They don't want the,
If anything, Herzegovina's just should be mine because it has 2 Swiss crosses.
Yeah,
Basically, my flag times 2, so. I think
basically.
personally, but oh, they're allied with Byzantium. Oh, that's probably not going too good for them.
Probably not, I'd say.
God, siege takes so long though.
Poor Ottomans, though, didn't manage to attack them before they got alliances.
Hmm.
I got
And they
agreement from
fabricated.
I got
Oh,
an
sorry.
agreement from Milan that I can get Corsica later on.
Fair enough. Ottomans fabricated a claim on Constantinople.
Hmm.
Big move.
Castile, are you gonna vassalize Navarra there? You should be pretty close to getting it. I just wonder because Navarra just insulted me.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah, I'll deal with that after this war.
The glorious early game Castilian morale.
Mm-hmm.
It helps if they have a general, though.
I wasn't even paying attention. I got destroyed.
Yeah, something happened with your general, because when I looked it said you didn't have a general in that battle. Which is weird.
It's because there was 2 different stacks.
Ah.
I think I could. No. Or I could invade Albania. No. Oh no, they're out of Hungary.
If I squash England and make them have less than 70 development, I get France rules the wave for the rest of the game.
Oh
God.
Yeah, what bonus does it give?
It gives plus 10 morale of navies.
Oh yeah, what a great bonus.
What a great bonus, yeah.
In the Crusader missions, if you take North Africa, you get a bonus of 10 navy morale that lasts the whole game.
Yeah, there's some really stupid things. It's like you do all this, and then you get something
Average,
pitiful.
once my morale recovers, let's go in on these guys.
I'm willing to help if you guys need it. I just need Average to call me into the war. If he
No, we're
can.
fine.
There we go. I'll join. Because I got a navy too, so I can help you with the fleet issues.
Oh wait, why did I not buy advice? I think I might be the worst player ever.
I'll at least send my good general down, because if he arrives, he'll come in really handy. Oh, my navy's getting attacked. Whoops. The dangers of crossing oceans. Huh, I won, actually, because I have heavies. The AI just basically committed suicide on my navy.
Oh, please tell me one of them was good, and I didn't get to see what they were like. Because this game's going really slow, and it won't let me select my cogs.
Oh wait, Naples got its independence?
Yeah, Average, I want all of Granada.
Oh well, I'll be in your guys' war, but I'm gonna be fighting a battle versus everybody else at the moment. I'm going hard for Brittany.
Oh wait, my army's gonna be stuck in Ragusa.
Well, before you make
Oh,
peace, march it to another province.
Yeah.
You want it exiled more than anything else.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm trying to figure out this French strong duchies like modifier that my estate have is like really not
Alright,
that
Average,
useful.
ready?
Gives me relations and reduced liberty desire, but that's
Alright,
it.
3, 2, 1, go.
As Burgundy, you can get a slightly worse version of it, where you only get 2 relations
Oh really?
instead of 3. Yeah. In
I
the
just-
Burgundy game I did, I just made my own French vassal swarm and used that modifier to get more vassals.
Oh nice. I think you guys got that crossing probably.
Oh my god.
Can invade Naples.
Oh yeah, all my vassals are doing other dumb things. I always forget this happens. Do you guys find it interesting that only Orleans actually has like unique ideas as the French vassals? They actually have unique ideas, which is strange.
It's kind of weird.
Mission tree too.
They do?
Yeah, it's really bad though.
What?
It's not like a proper mission tree.
So it's like 3 or 4, and then the idea is you form France, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Albania has a mission tree now, so you know, it's pretty great.
Surely it has Albania or Iberia as an option eventually. Average is having a little bit of trouble with that siege up north. I can't do anything. I joined a war and then I can't do anything.
Shouldn't have broke the alliance, mate. No, I don't know, like, I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Maybe I should vassalize
Bargain.
Herzegovina as well.
Should vassalize what?
Herzegovina?
Are you at war with them?
No, just thinking of future conquests.
Future conquests. Well, the good thing is once you have access to the sea, you could technically go invade like Epirus or the Holy Land.
Yeah.
Swiss Crusaders, why not? I'm sure the Ottoman player would welcome the help.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Wait, why can't I peace out Naples? What? Oh! Navarre is under Union of Aragon. That's too bad.
Oh well.
Oh boy. I don't have any like military bonuses as France, I realized early on.
Oh wait, fuck. I thought you were giving... Oh, god damn it. I thought you were giving me harbor fees average, not the other way around. Swear to god. I just realized why I was losing so much money, I swear to god.
You were paying for access?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, this is awful. I am actually going to lose the siege of Paris here. Or not the Paris unless I go back. Brittany is a better siege general.
Oh no. There we go. Goose is my best friend.
If you guys want something really confusing, there's a battle going on in Aragon right now between Aragon and what appears to be Aragon 2.
Oh, was that Foix?
Yeah, Foix has the same exact thing. It's just funny looking. It looks like it's the same flag.
It's like a thicker Aragon.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why are the pretenders so strong? I'm pretty sure they've revamped the War of the Roses because there's like new events I've never saw before.
Really? Well, that would be cool. I hope they did.
Like after I beat the first stack, instead of it just retreating and then me stack wiping it, it disappeared and it fled and then now it resurfaced in a different province.
Really?
Yeah.
That is weird. All my vassals are idiots.
And Burgundy intervened too, which I've never seen, but I don't know if that was always in the game or not.
Average, you're about to get naval invaded.
Oh no.
Rut-row.
Maybe I can draw off some of their navy.
Oh yeah, before you needed an heir to finish it, and now
Okay,
you
never
just
mind.
kill a pretender it finishes.
Really? I know they did do some rework. I guess that's what they changed. Because I know Burgundy now has an event to intervene, somewhat.
Yeah.
I think they also have one if you had gone to war with me in the 100 Years' War.
I'm coming.
Oh my
come on.
goodness. I got an heir called Charles James.
Oh.
That's not the most cursed
You're
thing
gonna
ever.
lose Ooh, there we go.
That looks like a good victory. You taking Henry Tudor there? Or are you going to stick with Charles James of York? James of York.
And
Charles James is probably likely to be better than Henry.
Actually pretty
yeah.
decent, man.
He's only like a 2, 3, 4 or something like that. Yeah, 3, 4, 2.
Why would
wants to vote? I don't know.
I wouldn't take it.
Yeah. Oh, the rest isn't even that bad. I thought you got way more. It's only +5. I thought it was like +10 or +15 or something like that.
Huh, interesting.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have my historical cheater dynasty.
Oh no. If you play with limited ledger, the thing at the bottom whenever you go to declare warrants, someone it doesn't show like the numbers.
Mm.
It is very slow.
Yeah, that's fine. Or just wait for a war score to tick up. Once you win that siege.
Okay, I'm back. It's quiet there for a moment. I didn't think you guys wanted to hear a cat meowing into a mic.
Alright, fair enough. That's fine. I'll take him in a second war.
How goes the siege of the vassalage of Ragusa? Ragusa has given up.
Yes.
You-
92. That's a boy.
Have you been threatened by the Ottomans for it yet?
Yeah, they warned me.
Gibraltar.
I'm hoping
Then
Ragusa will fabricate on
Malacca.
Herzegovina.
And then the one next to it. So, not Maria.
That's the best ones to take. Oh, I'm gonna go into debt here. Oh my gosh. This city's looted penalty is really nasty.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, cool.
Ragusa wants to become a march. Do you think I should do it? Or actually, no, because I want. So, yeah.
Who wants to become a march?
Ragusa.
I mean, unless you can annex them.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat them. They insulted me.
So-
The Ottomans did. Your blood will make the soil tech from you all the richer. That's a bit
Extreme.
foreboding. Well, I'm gonna insult him back.
Maybe you'll get his father smells like elderberries.
Get good. I'll just send him that.
Oh my gosh, it turns out my chat has not been working on YouTube. That's awful.
Hmm?
What, the whole time?
Yeah. Hi people in YouTube chat. I didn't realize it wasn't working. Yeah. We have victory cards on. That's why I have victory cards. I almost have one done. I just have to annex Orleans. Hate fighting wars on slow speeds. It's so slow.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'll try it, but last time we had a lag out issue. I think our Muscovy player's slow, because... Oh, well, our Ottoman players is slow, I guess. I don't know. Been interesting. War taxes now cost military monarch points a month.
Mm.
I think it's a nice change.
Wait, what? I spawned Renaissance?
Wait, what?
Who got the Renaissance?
No, you. Jesus
I'm joking.
Christ. I just pissed myself. Sienna got it.
Huh, that's pretty good.
But yeah,
I
when
never spawned Renaissance.
when you get a free war taxes from the thing, it's pretty good because you just leave it on forever.
Yeah.
You forget about it.
I think I've used war taxes once and never used it again since.
Black Cat messaged me, leave, this is my land. Well, that's a bit sad.
The Pope is now in the Empire, and I lose prestige as a result of this? Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's a modifier that fires if I'm France, and the Pope is part of the HRE that I lose yearly prestige.
Wait. Maybe we should have banned Austria.
I didn't want to ban Austria, especially because the new patch was all about Austria. But yeah.
Yeah, but what if he just slides us out and then forms the HRA?
Oh, he said he wasn't going to form the HRE. Besides, there's what, like 3 players in the HRE, so the odds of you guys letting him get out 4 players in the HRE plus a Poland, Denmark, and France. If he goes for the HRE, we invade and crush him.
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes decentralized, at least for like the first 1 or 2, that's fine. It's just the centralization vassals death swarm that's the problem. Although, to be fair, if he does complete the decentralized tree, he can also do almost the same death swarm, but... Average, who is struggling with Morocco, is negotiating for the Mamelukes as well. Average, I think you might be putting the chicken before the egg a little bit there, just saying so.
Just a wee bit.
Not really,
I
no.
thought someone just left the game from out there.
No, we just lagged all the way down to speed 1.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's not bad, though.
I'm gonna have so much debt paying off this war. This should be a really easy war for me to win, but I'm not winning it. It's because my vassals, every time the AI occupies a single one of my provinces, they leave their sieges and march off to go fight them. I suppose I should ask, does anyone in YouTube chat have any questions? Because I totally missed your questions for like the first 20 minutes. Between me and everyone else in this voice chat, we should be able to answer questions, right?
I'm done. Although I only have like 60 hours in this game, so.
Well, I only have 4,000, so you're catching up. I just passed 4,000 when I started recording my Brandenburg game.
Oh, so you're still a beginner?
Huh? Yeah, I'm still a beginner.
Hey, at least it's not like Flurry Wizard. He's like 20,000. Or
Yeah.
Flurry Rory, whatever his name is.
Yeah, oh, he's a wizard, but it's worry. It's a worrying wizard.
I have, how many hours do I even have? Almost 3,000. Jesus. Okay. Doesn't feel like that.
To be fair, I did leave it when I was in college. I just left it on overnights because the early game, it was like the loading screen took like 20 minutes to load the game.
Jeez.
Austria is now attacking Bohemia for the Union. This will be interesting. I mean, I think that's I think that's legitimate for him to go invade there. Like, I'm not going to throw a fit about him taking Bohemia. Are you guys?
No, I'm fine.
Nah. Bavaria is gonna stack wipe him later, though.
The Great Rise of
Bavaria's already
Bavaria.
united. I didn't realize.
Yeah, because they got the Union.
Bavaria players do it.
The Denmark player was going to fight it and then realized that
Yeah.
she's just a casual player who hasn't played in months, so he said, I guess I'll just give it up. Oh my gosh, Aragon still will not leave this war. I'm just going to have to invade Aragon for all their land, I think. Or rather, occupy all their land, not actually take it.
Look at that morale difference.
The glorious Castilian morale.
So sad. I was so ready to invade Scotland, then I lost all my manpower from the War of Roses.
Well, if worse comes to worse, you can always hire some of the Swiss people.
Yeah. I can only hire 6 at a time. They got 3 a
Always
month.
Condottieri, yeah. I can't get over like, but you know, if you want to give me some money.
Average, did you mean me inviting you into this war? Because I'm doing okay. Average, you're still at war with Morocco. Deal with that first. I'm fine. He says he knows. Yes, I know you know, but are you actually winning the Moroccan war? Currently, according to my stuff, you're not.
Yeah.
Wait till you get the
Somewhat,
actual war goal.
Dude, why is this siege still minus 49%? It's not been minus 49 for like the last 10 years.
I think you marched off of it briefly, right? Somebody marched off of it. Because of the siege in... wasn't there an attack recently in Tangiers and you started to move troops or something?
Yeah, no, we just sieged it down.
Okay.
There's no general on that Castilian army on Fez.
Yeah, my general died. I didn't even realize.
Well, put a general in the other army marching in, why don't you?
I have no military.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Did you disinherit your heir? Oh, you didn't. You really need...
Joined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that. Well, as soon as you get a chance, I'd get rid of that Enrique.
Why does he have a 1 in military?
I got an event.
Yeah, what?
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's the
dumb.
first time I ever saw that.
So he's just gotten like 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Problem solved.
Bye-bye, Enrique.
Bye-bye.
That's revenge for all the times I've tried to send them in a ship.
Oh
like
no, I
the
can't
Atlantic.
annex Rakusa.
Yeah, because you don't have a coring distance on them yet. You're gonna need another. You're gonna need to like snake to the ocean, really.
Oh no.
You'd always just try and...
Can I get a port in Nice? Maybe?
Well, I don't think
If
you'll
you
be
want
able to
to rule-
core it. That's the issue.
No, but if like I just like snack my way down the Alps. I
If
don't
you
know.
went to war with Milan and took Como, you could just snack down to Padova.
Just take Genoa.
Yeah, just take Venice or something.
Just go for it.
Yeah, I don't really know how you're getting to the ocean because I was going to take over Savoy and Milan is going to hold. Is going for Italy, so maybe you'd be better off invading like the HRE and snaking your way up to Denmark, Holland.
But that would be the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, it would be. You want that land anyway.
Yeah.
Brezin is, or however you say it, on the border there between you and Austria is not a free city though. Nor is Augsburg. You can actually sneak your way over to Bavaria, but then you have to take out either Memming, Konstanz, or Ulm in the end in order to get free.
It's a wall of free cities.
You could talk to Austria about maybe buying his western territories because he can't really defend them right now anyway.
Yeah, it's currently getting sieged on.
So like Sicily average, you're looking for Sicily?
Or like Sardinia.
Oh wait, Malta?
Malta.
mate.
Oh, Malta?
Malta's English player, but...
Wait, what?
He did mean Sicily.
Well, no, because I suspect Castile wants the Iberian Union, in which case they get
A little nib.
Sicily.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm keeping that. Sorry. Maybe later.
Go! These stupid Aragonese don't want to give up. Die, Aragon, already. I'm just sitting here slowly falling into debt, trying to beat two nations. It feels sad as France. No, Average, I'm not paying you 1 gold a month to let you beat my fleet in your lands, dude. I've got enough money problems. Speaking of which, Switzerland, are you going to become the world's banker?
Sure, I guess.
Well, if you take economic ideas and you do the others, administrative, you know, you'll get money cheap, you can take it and then lend it out to people for slightly less than normal and make money.
Get those 20% interest loans.
Average, can you help me out here? Bring your 6k stack.
Can you negotiate with states as Switzerland's? Because there is the burgers that can give you the, like, dirt cheap loans.
Yeah, I got all the estates and stuff.
Okay.
Be-
I thought their 13k stack was gonna join. Never mind.
Once you guys get
Once you get
Fez.
used to it, it's actually not even that bad. When a buy state after war. Do you not need permission?
If I'm going into debt, might as well go all the way, right?
Yeah.
To be
I'll
fa-
take it.
to be fair, wasn't there French Morocco or something? Or French Algiers?
Algeria, yeah.
I don't want to even think of going into that area as France.
God.
And average, I'll pay 550 for it.
Oh, by the way, you should really develop your La Mancha gold mine once you get the chance. Get all that sweet income. I always forget how
so useful.
I always forget how slow multiplayer is.
The Ottoman says I have until 1460.
To give
It's
up
gonna die war
Ragusa?
me. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll
Insane.
protect you. We'll fucking guarantee you.
Do you want to ally me, Lord Forwind?
Huh?
Do you want to ally me? Protect me from Ottoman aggression?
Switzerland? I thought you were supposed to be neutral.
Yeah, exactly, they're violating
defensive, you know?
Swiss neutrality.
Exactly, you gotta help me defend my neutrality.
We got 20 in. Maybe we all got a coalition against them.
Potentially, if I can get out of this war with Aragon right now. I'm just
Yeah,
endlessly...
9 years.
I can almost get them to accept peace. Actually, I can. I can get Roussillon. There we go. Aragon is out. And that is all the land I need. What else? Oh, I'm at war with Geltry? Why am I at war with Geltry? So many nations defending poor Brittany.
Hmm.
I'm officially in debt.
I'm officially like 500 gold in debt, so I have very little sympathy. There we go. Geltry is out.
I need to watch people don't land in my land.
There we go. That gets me. Brittany is mine. France is growing.
God.
Of course, now I'm horribly still in debt.
Oh well.
And I'm still
Number.
technically helping you guys in this war down south, too.
We don't need help. We're fine.
Okay, maybe I'll just white peace out then. Actually, well, my
Why
vassals
are you even
are
in this war?
because Average begged for help. Yeah, I'll just white peace out. There we go.
You could go to war with Savoy and me, or with me with Savoy.
Oh, well, not right now. I need to get out of this debt first. Plus, I have to consolidate all the land I just took. I just defended every single AI in the game right now. There literally could be a coalition against me by the AI.
Oh jeez, yeah.
It's a little ridiculous how overly expensive Brittany it really is in this game.
Mm.
Plus, I can't annex any of my vassals for another 2 years.
Oh, come on, Scotland, mate. You know you want to bring your army over and seize the Peel.
Oh, you're at war with them?
Yeah, just had him my company and make up for my little manpower. Oh, please, please, please. Scotland might get their whole army stuck in Ireland. Please.
Oh, that would be awesome. My peace with Aragon lasts
We got him cornered.
7 years.
Take him now.
Please get locked in. Yes, okay, Scotland's gonna get stuck.
Are you gonna get Ayrshire? You gotta occupy Ayrshire, though.
No, but they don't have Ulster's technically not in the war, so
Oh.
they can't cross.
Nice.
If I block it with my navy.
That's the easiest way of taking the British Isles I've ever found.
Yeah.
Navy is king in that war.
Oh my god. We're just gonna claim on Herzegovina.
Oh my gosh. Well, time to invade another country.
Yeah, boy.
You're gonna take over Herzegovina,
Alright.
vassalize Wallachia, and all of a sudden you're forming an anti-Ottoman alliance.
Wallachia. Oh my god. Actually, wait, maybe I shouldn't because of Wallachia. It might kill me.
Yeah, they'd kill you.
Yeah, okay. Let's not do that then.
Wallachia
Oh, wow.
is Wallachia is like legitimately strong if left alone.
Yeah.
Also, Albania is big. You might, well, then you'd be fighting Hungary.
They're going for Greater Albania. They took Montenegro and Kosovo.
Yeah.
They're literally making Greater Albania.
We should guarantee Albanian independence.
All they need to do is take that eastern province
Oh my god.
in Macedonia, their southern province, and Yanya, and they've created Greater Albania.
Nice.
It's pretty glorious.
Also, it's kind of sad. Montenegro's Serbian culture, and so is Macedonia.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right.
At least Bosnia has their own culture now, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to some degree they can only show so many of the so little of a culture.
Yeah.
It's like the Basque have their own
Slovenia.
culture.
Yeah.
I've got to convert the Basque out.
Oh no.
That was just because Paradox was worried that someone would mail a car bomb to their office. Or, well, mail a car bomb. You can't really do that, but send a car
You
bomb.
nailed car bomb.
Hey, Portugal, tech up.
I still haven't got a single pack.
I mean, you still have your guy.
Just
you
have
know.
Zero King.
I've got a dilemma here. Do I wait and hope that eventually Provence will lose their ruler and I can union them, or do I just go and just take them out?
Just yoink them. That's it.
Yeah. I feel like I just go because normally you never get the PU.
Yeah. I just gotta annex my other stuff. I
Ottoman,
think.
we have received a demand to break relations with the Papal State. No. Why?
What?
He's just... What?
This great
He's trying
this
to awaken you.
this great Swiss Ottoman rivalry is taking over the
Yeah.
whole game.
How would you PU me? Oh shit, yeah.
If anything, France was gonna pay.
Well, if you guys are at a war, he can't PU you, so.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I just need to declare.
Plus, he can always abandon the Union if he does. Because I actually, right now, I'm more likely to PU Castile, because it's my dynasty going to take the throne. Average needs to affiliate. Yeah, well, average, you're not going to get that far in one war. That's way too much land to try and get to in a war. You just kind of want to probably take what you guys have right now and then come back to finish them off later. Not intentionally, Castile. Not intentionally.
Yeah, I know. It's still sad.
I mean, if you want, I could PU and you could just play the whole game as a French union.
Nah,
God,
I would
I
never.
don't know about that one.
I'm really tempted if we play long enough and I
Hey,
get
you know-
strong enough just to go Revolutionary Empire and declare war on everybody for the fun of it.
Oh no.
If I survived that long. Just because I haven't seen the Revolutionary War mechanics yet.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm dealing with the stupid estate problems because I took all the land. I got all the +1 monarch point stuff immediately.
Mhm.
So now I have no crownland.
I don't have the money for that right now, average. Once I pay off my debt. I will.
Jesus Christ, look at Dogadir. Oh my god, what happened?
Oh my god.
And they're dying now, but like, oh my god. Some great aspirations.
Wow. That is impressive. I still haven't managed to pull off that the Hisinkeya or whatever achievement to recreate
Oh, yeah.
Saladin's empire. Tried that like 12 times. That achievement is hard.
Mm.
I conquered like Iraq before I got bored and stopped playing.
Oh, that's still lucky. The only way I've ever seen it works is if the Ottomans like really like you, which is abnormal.
Yeah.
We must have hard-coded the Ottoman AI just to be domineering over everything.
Mm.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, I swear, I did an Athens game and I tried to ally the Ottomans and I had like 180 relations with them and they were still neutral.
Yeah.
Same with Aragon.
I could support Bohemian independence.
That'd be kind of sly, like. So could I. Anyway, I could support Genevan independence.
Oh yeah.
I love how Geneva's got its own like unique ideas and stuff too.
Yeah.
Because that makes a ton of sense.
It's like it's kind of like, what's the purpose? Like,
Yeah.
who in the world is gonna play Geneva?
You never know. Maybe an oasis of peace mode.
Yeah.
You know, the one country I wish they had added, which obviously I think at this point didn't exist, is good old Liechtenstein.
Oh yeah.
Go little Liechtenstein.
yet more years. Black Hat says. Oh, God. Why is he so mean? I'm just trying to.
He's being cocky because he's super strong as the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Or at least he thinks he's super strong as the Ottomans.
See what he thinks when I align myself with all of Western Europe.
Hey, go talk to him.
You know.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Austria might be willing to take your support and give you their western provinces in exchange for you helping them with Bohemia, Hungary. They're still
Oh, my
fighting to
king
take
died.
Bohemia.
Already?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you've got a
He's so
regency?
good, too. He was a 626.
Oh boy. Well, at least you got a 535 soon.
Well, 12 years.
Yeah. Well, the region isn't that bad. She's an 8 regent, so. There we go. Solving some of my money problems by crushing estates. Only to fall into more debt. You know, maybe I should just buy my way out of this debt with a lot like livestock, like monopolies.
Mm.
Monopoly on paper. Yeah, but it's so the monopolies are a great source of easy cash. They just kill you in the long run.
Yeah.
Can you revoke them or no?
You have to wait 10 years and then you like lose 20 loyalty with the state you do it, so almost inevitably they revolt on you.
Yeah.
It's actually not even that hard to keep your estates really loyal in this update.
No. Portugal offered me a 1 ducat loan until December. I'd have to pay an interest rate of 100% yearly if I accept.
100%?
Yes.
I didn't even know you could do that.
You can. That's why I was telling you you should be that Switzerland needs to go banking. The banks of the world. It's a thing.
I thought it was just 20% was the max.
Apparently not. You can go even higher average sets.
Jesus Christ.
What is this madness? What is this madness? You know, I find it very interesting that almost all the starting monarchs have rather bad stats, except for like the Ottoman ruler.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Austria broke their
Scanderbeg.
lives, I think.
What's Austria doing?
He broke his alliance.
Oh, with Milan?
Not with me.
Oh.
Oh, in exchange for Poland? Wow, that's just sly. Sure, Poland may be better now, but late game.
Late game
It'll be
Poland.
one average.
No one's voting for Austria.
late, late game
Or, sorry, the
Poland's a
Palatinate
monster.
is-
Late game Poland's a monster if they get all their land developed.
Yeah.
He's
I
just gonna go aristocratic above his cavalry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god, the Hussars. I love them so much.
wing hussars are terrifyingly strong.
And you get 70% cavalry combat ability. Oh my
Yeah.
Still can't beat the Italians, though, can they?
They can put up a good fight against the Prussian Space Marines with 70% cavalry bonus.
Yeah.
People underestimate how strong really Poland ideas are. They're probably in the top 10 idea group ideas. You get morale, discipline, combat ability, recovery, and morale or something. You get like everything. It's really good.
Maybe I should. Actually, yeah. I should make Ragusa March.
Yeah,
Because I can't eat them and they'll last longer against the Ottomans.
You can also fortify them. Give them a fortification.
I was literally about to say that. Build a fort in their capital.
They have salt. They already have 45% fort defense.
Did I get... Oh my god. Yes.
It's not as disgusting
I just
as...
realized that actually makes a lot of sense. Salt local defensiveness because they can salt up their food.
Yeah.
Very smart. Very smart.
Nice.
Green.
There we go. Brittany has now been absorbed into the growing French Empire.
Okay, France form a coalition against. No one else would join except Burgundy. Oh, Aragon too. I would have a truce.
I was asked what do we think of the new coastal defense building. I think the first one's only good if I could ever figure out how to use Marines.
Oh yeah.
But the second one, the coastal battery, is a monster. You put it, you're England and you put it out, and it's just horrific.
Yeah.
It kills navies.
Yeah.
Like,
I might just surround my entire coast with them.
yeah, well, you know what's more disgusting? I was playing my Austria game, and, you know, I was trying to take Venice, you know, Venice, the king of naval turtling. You build a coastal battery in Trieste there, and you just watch their fleet lose 5% attrition a month.
God.
It's glorious. I think I sank like 80 galleys without doing a thing.
Oh, so it like damages
this-
fleets near it.
I
Yeah.
don't know if this DLC is very balanced.
No, it's not.
Just
Oh,
a
it's terrible.
It's terribly
Austria
unbalanced.
is broken.
Austria is ridiculously broken. Like my Austria game, I'm not even like trying hard to unite the HRE, and I still got it in 15 some early 1500s.
Yeah.
And then I immediately declared war on the Ottomans because they had fought me before, and just watched the vassal swarm devour their lands.
In my game, I didn't form until form the HRE till like the early 1600s, but that was because I didn't realize you got 10 imperial authority every time a country joined.
Yeah.
I was just playing like how the old way I played the HRE.
Yeah. But as long as you get relations above 100, they'll join the HRE. So it's really ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the best part now is the Shadow Kingdom. As long as you get relations above 150, it reigns in the country. So you can just reign in all of Italy without actually having to attack them.
Yeah,
Which
you
for-
can literally
but
just
this-
ally all of them.
The
Yeah.
strat is just to let them all leave and then add them back, and you get 10 imperial authority for each. They all just rejoin instantly if you ally them.
Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I'm trying
So
to
even if you, well, sorry.
I'm trying to get played in such a way that when they inevitably nerf the rejoin stuff, that
Yeah.
it's actually still a viable strat. We should have a patch probably before we even play next week. We'll see how badly that breaks the game. Hey, Aragon's no longer a great power. Tisk, tisk, tisk. And if the Spanish king dies at the age of 48, there's a succession war between France and England.
Jesus.
Yeah, I hope
Oh,
that
no.
doesn't happen.
I've got to develop a lingua franca, right?
What the fuck? Why is the Ottomans are guaranteeing and allied with Granada? It's kind of
Why?
Oh, wow.
Because they just want to. They're
Just
just.
annoying.
like, guys. All I'm
They just
saying
want
is,
to assert dominance.
I think we gotta gotta form an international coalition against the Ottomans. you
Oh,
know?
oh, considering if you look at how the Ottomans are
Just saying.
actually doing so far, I wouldn't be too terrified
It's
of them.
pretty slow. We could. just beat the
Yeah.
crap out of them. Oh, there's no
There's
lag for
people
the
who
chat
have
thing.
literally, there's people who have
He
literally
hasn't really
conquered
taken
like
that
half
much.
of Syria by this stage.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
guy's only took Byzantium.
Oh, speaking of ridiculously broken mechanics right now, since you can delay the Reformation indefinitely, I realized that unfortunately the Ottomans keep their 33% siege bonus for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah.
So I fought a war with them as Austria-Hungary, and I watched as all of the Hungarian forts fell in like 1 month. It was horrendously horrible to watch. But it also
why
meant that...
Ottomans haven't taken Kosovo yet. That's where the gold mine is, right?
Yeah.
Because glorious Albania is in the way.
Albania owns Kosovo currently. Although why the Ottomans didn't just invade Albania day one like you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It might have given them a
It's 'cause
chance.
they're all like the Hungarian
I feel like
guaranteed by
taking out
Venice.
Byzantium first is better.
The Ottomans are trying to defend Tunis. Okay, coalition.
Okay, listen. Here we go.
Well, what Average needs to do is go talk to the Western Europeans who will actually help in
wait,
that
yeah.
war.
I can get Ragusa to fabricate a claim on them so we can go to war.
Yeah, you
I
might
just
want to
want
actually
that
go
volume
spend
to
some
impress.
time in the HRE or Eastern European chat rather than the Western Europe.
Nah. The HRE is for frickin' nerds.
Well, you're
Yeah.
stuck in the
HRE.
HRE.
Like, that's not a, yeah, but you know, I'll be free someday.
And we'll admire the fact that you currently have a 654 ruler.
Yeah,
Oh wow, Sly.
Compared to
Sly
me,
on the go.
he's
You
66
got
though.
112. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, once you get in, yeah, you need an area. You could consider introducing one if you want to take that penalty.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, but be aware it does change your dynasty.
Oh yeah, I saw that in your
Aragon did
Brandenburg video.
Yeah, I was.
I don't
very
have the
sad.
prestige to do that right now because of the
Aragon
50
introduced a
from-
new heir. They have a new dynasty next when their king dies.
Oh wow,
What?
that was a big mistake I made in my first Brandenburg
Yeah,
video.
sad.
Yeah, I made the same mistake in a Burgundy game. I was so
Oh,
sad
yeah.
because I got my dynasty on Castile, but then I changed my
Yeah.
heir to a new dynasty and I didn't realize.
Yeah, the game doesn't explain that very well. Must continue the standard paradox tradition
God,
of bad
I like
explanations.
Why does this happen?
The HRE map mode? That's pretty normal actually these days.
It's all of Italy though. It makes me. Oh.
Yeah, well, Milan's gonna probably
Wait,
leave.
Goose is in it.
Milan's gonna probably
We
conquer
all
Italy
want.
and leave, so.
Yeah.
I just want to conquer Savoy, really. I want that trade node.
Yeah, I want my stuff.
Yeah, HRE is broke, but he only has one reform pass so far.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, I'm gonna finally get my first reform. Ooh. I've got so many money problems as France, I should probably go for the tax.
Mm.
I do like that not having enough Crownland gives you penalties, but I wish having too much Crownland gave you penalties as well.
Yeah. Oh yes. Portugal, the first member to join my international coalition. Here we go. Oh wait, who do I have no access to?
Now here's the question: are they gonna get an alliance coalition against Portugal?
Hey.
It's gonna be more
You know what would be
interesting.
kind of
I have
interesting.
no access to Austria.
If you had low crown land, you would have you could have more governing capacity because your states are sort of like governing stuff for you. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
If you had
Maybe
too high thing, you had lower governing capacity because you were sort of just governing all his crown land.
I
Maybe
say I'm
can
gonna
get
take.
Constantinople.
I say I'm gonna go take the tax modifier, and then I immediately click on the manpower one.
Oh, yeah.
I
Pretty
suppose-
similar though. Like I've done that tons of times.
I suppose
I
that
think-
manpower is worth more in this since mercs are weak.
Is Switzerland here? Is Switzerland here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick the manpower one because my manpower's not looking too good right now.
Switzerland, how are you wanting to expand?
I don't know. I was gonna try colonize, like, but you know, I'm
Next
kind of
merchant
stuck.
man.
So
Beach.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Haven't you noticed the wonderful Ragusan March of Switzerland?
Yeah, it's amazing.
we're just living peacefully, you know.
Yeah, that's chill, man.
Yeah, just vibing.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You didn't want to try and buy Western Austria from him yet?
Nah, it's fine.
Wait, what? Oh no 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 no!
What's going on, Austria?
Oh, Scotland's gonna get back
Go.
into the mainland.
Oh, that's
I
England.
didn't. Oh, I'm so stupid.
Well, you've got a pretty good war score against Scotland anyway.
Yeah, I just fought a battle against them and completely wrecked them
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
I
got the
should've
-2
actually joined, like,
penalty.
well,
I got there a day before them and it gave them the penalty, and I stack wiped them.
Yeah.
why is Karaman like sieging down all the Balkans?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Ottomans.
Oh
Hmm.
my god!
Everybody wants me to form.
Ottoman is not so good.
Oh, if the Ottomans lose this, I will feel so bad.
Yeah, what is going on?
They're
Maybe I can send
sieging.
Wait, can I send Contrariary?
You probably could.
Wait, hold on.
I hope the Ottoman
Oh,
player
clip on
realizes that by having the siege, he's losing money like really fast every month.
Hmm. Actually.
Ooh, I can finally start annexing my vassals.
It's not.
Time to annex my vassals. I assume the strat is still pretty similar for France, which is get rid of your vassals. Eventually.
Oh, the Pope is offering knowledge sharing.
Oh, that's lucky.
What's Muscovy doing? Oh, Muscovy. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, so that must
Muscovy
go.
didn't even take how much in
Did
his
they-
first war?
I thought they lost land for a second.
Novgorod did attack them, but they only took the little bit of land around Novgorod.
Yeah.
Denmark could have slid out Muscovy so bad and just invaded Novgorod. Oh,
Yeah.
Sweden's looking a bit.
A little bit
Yeah.
red there.
Well, it's the Danes are invading the Livonians, so Sweden doesn't matter really to them.
Hmm. Wait, what's that? Where are the?
Oh, the Danes just slide me
Oh,
out.
okay.
They could have occupied
First I got
Livonia and then I
Austrians
could have
over the
pieced them out,
Ottomans.
but they didn't full occupy them. I can piece out anyway.
The Ottomans are saying they like the nice blue and green coloring on their lands.
That fits my aesthetic, you know?
Oh, well, they've totally won now. They've got 70 war score. So
Yeah. Siege on Gallipoli.
Oh my. Oh, I'm a great power again.
Yay.
But
congrats.
I'm having the peasants war.
What?
Oh, you vassalized Scotland. Nice move. You just now gotta go conquer the Isles.
Yeah, that was the annoying thing. I should have waited. If I'd have waited till now, Scotland could have just instantly integrated them, and I would have got
Could
them.
ally the Isles. Do you think I could? Hmm. No. God, I'm 10 ducats off building a fort in Ragusa. So slow.
Very nice.
At least they're still alive. But now the Mamluks are surely pretty strong with all that new land. Well, not that much.
We'll see. That's a 606 odd Mameluke leader right now, so they're not going to be
Oh,
weak.
yeah.
There's a reason I let Black Cat play Ottomans.
Actually getting destroyed.
Let's put it this
Is
way.
he new or?
Let's put it this way. I wasn't too terrified about him conquering the world.
Yeah.
He's not new, and he's half decent at the game. He's done some pretty great Austria runs lately, but some of his technical skills are lacking. Let's put it that way. Like letting half the Balkans get occupied.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to win the war, but it's going to cost him a lot that he shouldn't have lost.
Yeah. I wish you could see all the stats and stuff, just like see how he's doing.
Whoops. Oh, average just lagged out. Oops, what happened? Okay, I think we're good. Average just totally lagged out there for a moment. I'm being told by Black Cat that he can hear me. But I said that some of his technical skills are lacking. Well, it is to some degree, Black Cat. You didn't manage to stop them from invading half your land, which means you've lost like 3-4 gold a month. I suspect you probably have debt from this war, which, as the Ottomans, you really shouldn't be running into that problem.
Oh no, he has no that now.
Yeah.
If you go into the tech on foreign as well.
If you go... Oh. It's kind of disgusting how developed France really is. I'm second-ranked great power, and all I did was get the English lands and kill Brittany. It doesn't feel like I'm a great power, really. I'm probably going to have a coalition formed against me now by the Ottomans.
What? So we got a form a counter coalition.
Oh, Black Cat's letting me know he has 500 gold. He's actually doing quite well.
Team up on Denmark.
Who's beating up Denmark? They're gonna go fight
We all just make a massive coalition against them.
the Ottomans. Yeah. Normally people kill Ottomans day one, so.
This time it's a player though.
Yeah. Normally ban the Ottomans, but I figured let him play it. Considering no one else picked anything in the Middle East, I felt it was relatively safe so long as he stays out of Europe.
Yeah.
Then the final endgame war can be everybody versus the Ottomans.
God, France's name placement's very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm annexing Orleans and La Marche. Or whatever, yeah. Armagnac or whatever. Just so I can have the nice, large, functioning name.
Oh my god. Guaranteed Herzegovina.
Yeah, Ottomans, you might want to be careful with your guarantees. You're definitely over your relation limit.
Not kill me.
Well, if Castile does go for Granada and the Ottomans resist, there would be a Castilian, Portuguese, French, Milanese alliance to take one province of Granada.
Don't forget the Swiss.
Plus the Swiss. Yeah, we can't forget the Swiss.
The mighty Swiss.
Black Cat.
Exactly.
He needs Granada. You can't just quit over Granada.
Hold on.
Oh, what I meant by the late game war? I meant by the late game war, you know, if you conquer all of the Middle East into, you know, India and no one else is that large, it would be everybody versus you. Considering the Ottomans alone will probably make up one side of the final war. It's like I'm playing and it's 15-20 and the Ottomans have almost 200k in my single player game.
Wait, who's mowing 10?
That's the Denmark player.
Alright.
Moen. He probably would be willing to sell you Norway, sell you the or something for the Orkneys.
Okay, I
Sell
don't
me the Orkneys.
thing, but I think I can take it.
Oh, someday I'm gonna get out of this debt. I'm still in debt from that war.
I still have 3 loans that the AI took before I joined. I don't know how that, but
I can give you a loan of 6 ducats if you want.
no, I'm good.
100%
Hey,
interest.
finally, new air.
Tradable.
Hey, there you go. At least you
Safe.
won't. At least you won't fall under French dominance.
Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad.
Oh wait, can I give the Pokemon diary? Hold on. Need this mission.
Uh-oh. The insults have started to fly.
I need the Diplo points because I'm going exploration first, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make Diplo my focus. I don't know.
Did that work?
Yeah, well, if you're England, that would be good, because neither of your ruler nor your heir have any Diplo skilled worth talking about.
Oh shit, it didn't work. How do I even do this mission?
What mission?
Alright, average.
expand the
Let's
Swiss
make a deal
Guard.
with the colonies, okay? So we don't
So I
have
just-
to fight about them.
I offered Condottieri to the Pope because he's at war with Milan, but I don't want to fight Milan. It's not doing the mission. I don't know. I think I might need to be in
I
the
want
war.
the Falkland Islands.
I take the Caribbean, average.
I'd like at
You
least...
can take like
Sorry.
South America. I don't mind.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
mission to
sure.
colonize
Go
the
ahead.
Caribbean, so can I just have like some of the wee islands so I can complete that mission?
Yeah. I have a mission for like Cuba, I think.
Let's see, what do I have? I think I have some mission for the colonizing as well.
Yeah, I have a mission for Discover Caribbean colony.
The game wants me to go for Canada and Louisiana, so those will be my focuses.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm not going there. Wait, England, what do you have?
Canada, Caribbean, 13 colonies, and that's it.
What about my
So like
kingdom?
half of the New World.
Okay, only problem that I have is
What about me?
Caribbean.
We should divvy up the Caribbean to some degree. That way it's not all just one person, because then it drains all the money. There'll be wars over that.
Yeah, that's why I asked for some of the wee islands, so I can just complete my mission. Because I don't get much trade from the Caribbean anyway, so there's no real point in me colonizing much of it.
Oh, you can steer from the Caribbean to England, can't you? Oh no, you can steer it through Bordeaux and then to the Channel. Okay.
Yeah, that would only really be good if if this was like a single player or something that I had to pay France.
Yeah. I'd like some land in India, but we'll see whoever gets whatever it is. Hey, I'm Popple Controller. You guys have any preference for the bull there? Tolerance or institution spread? I was thinking institutions, honestly.
Yeah. This stage of the game. Very nice.
Considering I have a cardinal in Paris, I'll happily take the institution.
Do I have any cardinals?
England has one.
Amazing.
Why was they influencing Navarro? What the hell?
Someone was influencing Navarre, probably trying to vassalize him.
No, I was.
Oh.
But I didn't do it. It was the AI.
I suppose I should probably go after Provence. Because they're just going to be a thorn in my side until I do. Yeah, I can't even really attack Savoy until I deal with Provence.
Oh, the Pope.
I just realized
I want
the
more.
truth. Been on it for 10 more years.
Uh,
Unfortunate.
the question really is, are the Ottomans defender of the Sunni faith yet?
Should be by now.
Probably not. He'll probably take it now that he's heard me ask. Ottomans want to offer me an alliance. I would, Ottomans, except for the fact that I'm already over on my Diplo slots. I have 9 relations right now, by the way.
God.
Well, I have +3 for my ideas, but still. I've got to break this alliance with Provence. Colonizing is Bavaria. Good luck, Bavaria.
I'd like to think Switzerland at least has a little bit more of a chance in colonizing than Bavaria.
Bavaria is what, four
Average depth
provinces from the
from-
sea? You're 4 from the sea as well. I think it's about a 50-50 shot. Although
Fleet access.
I really think as Switzerland, you should just dominate the southwestern Europe HRE. Just over time. I mean, if you want, I'll try and get you those 2 provinces Savoy owns.
Yeah, and Geneva, because I got a I'd corn it as well.
I just want everything south of that.
Yeah. Portugal wants military access. Okay.
Oh, advancement of religion. Yeah.
Just remembered my last game I was playing as colonial Sweden.
Oh god. One time I played colonial Poland, it was pretty fun.
Did you guys
Yeah,
happen...
Shelby.
Oh, sorry. Did any of you guys catch my Colonial Hamburg game?
Wait, what?
No.
I just did a couple streams last week, the last couple weeks of before the patch of I did the Bund Ko achievement as Hamburg,
Oh yeah.
and to do that you have to colonize, basically. So it was number 1 great power Hamburg in the world when I got it. I conquered the British Isles, and
God.
the area north of Brandenburg was 300 development, just Brandenburg up to the Danish border because of the amount of monarch points I had. It was literally like Prussia. If Prussia was,
Orange.
Hamburgian. I can declare the statute in restraint of appeals on the Pope. To be fair, it's not bad, but why would I?
Yeah.
Although Catholicism is still pretty bad. Without being able to stop the Reformation, half of its power is just gone. Although the institution spread's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The Ottomans and I are racing, by the way, to Miltech 5. I'm like 2 months away. I think he's 5 away. I don't know how I'm getting it as France, because it's not like I've done anything. I just have a 4 ruler and he's got a 6 ruler and I'm somehow keeping up. True. Oh yeah, one of the people in the YouTube chat points out the fact that we're gonna have some trouble. I can declare war for Milan's throne.
What?
I got the Milan swapping. Both Austria and France get an event where I can attack Milan for their throne.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to.
566 guy. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Someone points out in chat that we got to be careful about divvying up the New World because once a colonial nation's formed, the Pope's going to do the decree, and so colonizing is going to be tough. So ideally I'd like Canada and Louisiana. Everything else is I suppose I can live without the Caribbean.
Oh no, wait, is Milan coming for me? Oh no. Okay. Let's see if the Pope is disappointed with my Condottieri.
Average, do you want me to ask you to steer trade to me? Is that it? Archery Spear's really into getting those 500 ducats, isn't he? I just realized we've been playing for almost 2 hours, and we've gone 12 years.
Not so good, man.
The Ottomans have run out of manpower.
God.
See, Ottomans, this is kind of what I've been mentioning with the control of the technical aspects. Is the Ottomans, you should never run out of manpower, and you should have already conquered all of Anatolia, probably.
If the Ottomans can hear what I'm saying, if he takes, oh wait, it's owned by the Mamluks, never mind. If you go quick enough and you take up one of the provinces from Ak Koinler, or whatever you call them, you can release Syria and then give all their cores.
Oh, nice. I just call them the AQ and the QQ because it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Just like I have eternal rivalry with the only yellow southern Indian nation that name will not be spoken. I'm pretty sure I can say it right, but it's just not worth the effort.
Oh wait, Ragusa has ideas as well.
Yep.
For missions even.
Ooh, I just got an event that gave me 100 admin points or a cardinal. I'll happily take that. Okay, there we go. Average lagged out there. Oh, Black's cat saying the reason he ran out of manpower is he was fighting rebels. Hey, guess what? I can declare war on England now.
Wait, what?
Our truce just expired.
Oh.
Good luck getting across, man.
Oh, wait. If I didn't know I could go to mission tree at the bottom, I can see my vassal missions? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
500 Ragusa had them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, we what?
That is absolutely crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh yeah, so they all have pathetic ones that ask them to get independence, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It's kind of fun. It actually gives you an incentive to actually play as the French, miners, because you got a mission tree that allows you to become France. Hey, I'm able to build my first building of the game. It's sad.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
her as well. At least I'm not in debt, I guess.
Average, by any chance, do you need an alliance with me right now? Because otherwise I'd kind of like to break it so I actually have Diplo power coming in. Because right now I'm like breaking even while annexing. Oh, what's Archery Spear complaining about? I can break royal marriages without the... Okay, yeah, I'll break them with average. I don't really want additional... 9 Diplo slots is a little too much. I don't think I lose prestige if I break alliance stuff. Portugal is offering to sell me Ceuta for 500 gold.
What?
I can't afford it, average. I'm broke. Sell it to Castile.
I mean, why do you even want to sell it, average?
You have a mission average to take over Tangiers and Saleh as well. Oh, he wants money. How are you in debt as Portugal? Portugal's rich. Just mothball your army if you're going into debt. 500 ducats and it'll become a republic. The Bavarian Republic. I didn't realize Bavaria is plus 50% chance of new air. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
100 ducats in OPU, France. I don't think anybody is cowering in fear of me, so...
Black Cat says 30 years left.
Yeah, England, like you're gonna first off be able to PU me, but surrendering unconditioned to Offaly, I don't think it would do anything. They don't want any of your land. Although you can probably tell I'm completely broke. I may be broke, but I ain't that weak. Speaking of which, you guys still have like 8 more years so you can go after Morocco again. That war dragged on way too long.
Oh, apparently I have until 1500 now to give him back Ragusa. Oh, I think I've avoided a war with the Ottomans for now.
What were the Ottomans really gonna do to you, though, to be honest?
Yeah.
I mean, they'd invade you and they'd make you release the Eastern guys. I think that's all they can... I don't think they could vassalize you, could they? I think you're too large. Yeah. Yeah, you're too large. 116.
Oh, wait, because Ragusa's in the Empire, if he attacks Ragusa, Austria will join.
Yeah.
Austria and Poland and Bavaria and Brandenburg and Milan.
Yeah. Can we point out the fact that there is a Central Powers Alliance and it's actually quite terrifying?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we have an Eastern Alliance, or at least non-aggression pact, that's about equally as terrifying.
Austria still isn't getting votes in the HRA.
No, they really need to correct that, unless their plan is to lose it to Brandenburg. Oh, since they've been expanding, they're overextended right now. They've taken 3 provinces, plus they did the whole Bohemia mess. Speaking of which, Bohemia is looking for people to support their independence.
Yeah.
An example of how much I don't hate the Austrian player right now. Promote the independence of Bohemia. Average, literally the Ottomans are threatening everybody.
Yeah.
Except for me at the moment. They want to be friends with me.
If the Ottomans can reach Denmark...
Oh, if the Ottomans become that large, they're going to be terrifying. By the way, nice to see you up there, Denmark.
I've only just
Average,
noticed
I was
what the
thinking
missions were.
that I could vassalize you later. Would you be okay with that?
Who's vassalizing whom?
Castile vassalizing Portugal.
Probably not. Average wants his independence.
He said sure.
No, Average. If you're not going to come to another session, you can't do that. That would be nation breaking. It would be ridiculously overly strong.
Alright.
What are you doing?
He doesn't want me to vassalize Portugal because it would be too OP.
Especially if Average is not coming back. Now, if he's coming back and still going to play Portugal as a vassal, I think that would be okay, but that's about it. But
yeah, fair enough.
Right now I'm colonizing South Africa. Ha ha ha. Actually, how in the world would he have managed to do that already?
I honestly have no idea.
No, he did. I can see it on my map.
He bought provinces throughout. His...
Why have we paused? What's up?
Oh, it must have just lagged again.
Got him.
He doesn't have a colonist though, so he can't actually colonize.
Yeah, I can. What you mean?
You don't have any ideas. There's no colonial ideas on Bavaria.
Don't reveal your secrets. Back to the HRE chat.
Adios. We're unpaused.
Why are we paused?
We're not paused. Oh.
Are we unpaused? Okay.
Oh, someone must have been really lagging for not to have been moving.
Okay. Poland, are
Muscovy.
you joining in?
Austria, mate. You want to explain why you broke your alliance, mate? It's pretty sly.
Can everybody see what's going on with Muscovy? They're dying to Kazan.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no, wait, what? Oh my god.
I'm not
Just
even
don't know.
sure.
Who's back in Chagatai?
Uh-oh. Wait, why would he declare that?
What's going on?
You have to wait till you are stronger, man, then come back.
Yeah. Need to kill Albania. It's a bit mean.
It's quite surprising that Muscovy is actually losing by that much.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's kind of strange. It's very odd.
I'm just wondering if it's worth sending help at all.
I might want to talk to him, see if he needs any help.
Send some Swiss Condottieri.
If he dies, though, that opens you up to Denmark, Sweden to expand that way. There goes Austria.
Why did he need to call in Poland and Bavaria for that? He could have soloed it.
Well, I guess he just wanted to call him in.
Is Poland getting any land? No. I've successfully managed to enter Ireland with less troops than I started because of attrition.
Good job.
Okay, just checking, making sure people are good to keep going. Milan is too strong. I think I'm still technical popple controller, so I mean I could cause a lot of havoc for people right now. Excommunicate Austria.
That would completely screw them.
That would ruin their HRE chances, that's for sure. They've got 3 votes now, so they're gonna stay emperor. Oh my gosh. What's the mockery going on? Leave him alone. Let him kill Hungary however he wants. If he can't kill Hungary on its own, that's his own problem and it weakens his alliance network. Because we know in the end it's going to come a war between all of us in Western Europe versus all of Eastern Europe, I'm sure. Which is why I'm trying to find a way to expand into the HRE, but I don't know if I want to wander into that alliance. I don't even know if Austria can refuse the call to arms if I attack Savoy.
I could attack them.
True. Really?
Oh my god.
You're just messing with everybody now.
Yeah.
Getting these institutions is taking forever.
Yeah.
It's like I finally just got it in Paris. Ironically, I got it in Bordeaux before I got it in Paris.
I have it would cost 400 ducats to embrace.
It's only 600 for me.
Only.
Yeah, I'm basically sitting around with a totally mothballed army and totally, like, you know, mothballed forts at the moment, just trying to make some cash.
It's
Yeah,
160
once I
for
conquer the
me.
rest of Ireland, that's what I'm gonna do.
No money.
I'm waiting for my truce with Provence to wear out so I can attack them, but that's not for 3 more years. You're going to want exploration average. Without exploration, you can't actually find the New World.
No, go expansion, leave all the colonies to me, mate.
Well, if you want to, but you're going to want to discover more of the Americas than just, you know, one province. Take maritime so you can beat the Ottoman Navy.
Yeah, definitely. Take naval ideas first.
Yeah.
I've joined in the water, and I think they got no manpower at all.
Ooh.
God.
Well, they should. I don't know how they're losing this because they've got their vassals. They should have a vassal swarm killing everything right now.
Hmm.
Well, their vassals seem to be dead. They've only got their army.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you can save Muscovy, save them. Otherwise, they're gonna probably die. So.
Well, I've got enough troops to make the difference, so.
Oh, time for me to rein in my estates again.
Yeah, what happened to Muscovy? Anyways, it just got destroyed.
He attacked too many hordes, I guess, without killing Novgorod first. Black Cat is telling me to tell all my weak little friends that the Ottomans and Austrians have an alliance. Or at least an understanding that the Ottomans will be allowed to crush you all.
Hmm.
Wanna bet?
No, I don't want to bet. He's the one who wants to bet, I think.
Stop trash talking in chat, I God.
Well, I'm not trash talking anyone, I just said. I'm just giving him some friendly advice.
Swear to God.
Oh, wait, did
Okay.
he leave?
He
Oh,
left.
That's kind of bad now.
Muscovy left.
All I said was that all the two tips.
Okay, well that's too bad. Maybe now we can get to speed 3 though.
Maybe.
He was one of our laggers
Nah,
at the moment.
average is gonna lag out still. Speed 3, I'd bet.
So far he's hanging in there. It's more Black Cat that's lagging at the moment. Oh, there we go.
No.
Well, so much for me helping out Muscovy then.
Yeah.
Well, you could just sit back and not actually send your army and they'll die anyway and then you just invade. As it is, I'd start plotting on Novgorod yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah,
no...
that's what I'm gonna do now.
There's no way that the AI Muscovy is going to come back from losing that war that badly.
Just gotta get my troops out of there now.
Run away, run away, run away. It's not running away, it's strategically retreating. Oh, I now have to try and find a province in France. There we go. Considering the search is not working, the toolbar search. Or province search.
Oh yeah, the thing.
Right, I just got
I found it. I found it.
I just offered tribute to cancel my alliance with Muscovy. Done.
Well, if you need an alliance, the French are almost having Diplo slots open again. Give it like 2 more months and the French will be open to alliances.
Oh, wow. Sheena's lost the Thalamson.
Yeah.
My next target's just going to be Novgorod now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Tunis lost to Tlemcen. I've seen that happen. Usually the Mamelukes get involved. Black Cat's gotta get the... Yeah, Average is gonna win that race to the India at this rate. I think the
Black
idea...
Cat made the biggest mistake.
Which is?
He walled himself off from the Mamluks.
Oh.
And now he has a truce until 1470.
That is a downside.
Yeah. Gobble it all up. Does the other one talk here? No, I could always go through them.
Well, yeah.
I don't know
you
why you
can't
didn't just
do that.
vassalize Caramel.
Or just
You have your core provinces at the start of the game. You can't vassalize them.
You should just... You can kill both Karaman and Kandar the first war. Usually I invade them before I go for the Byzantines.
Yeah. If you do it quick enough, you can just attack the Mamluks before they can make a coalition against you.
Yeah.
The only danger is that the Mamelukes are actually like legitimately good early game until you hit like Miltech 8 or 9, and then you can just crush the Mamelukes as the Ottomans. I mean, you
First
can
time I played
do it
Ottomans,
earlier.
I got a massive coalition against me. It was like Horde, Mamluks, bunch of people in Armenia.
I'm pretty sure Ottomans is the easiest name to get nation to get a coalition against day one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other one I
So
can...
many different ways you can expand.
I think the other one that could be close would be Austria invading the HRE day one, just because it's the HRE. Poland, maybe?
Or England with the Union.
Yeah. I don't know. The Ottomans seem to have a particular talent about getting coalitions early.
My first ever game of Europe I ever played, I took Wallachia as the Ottomans and died to Austria and Hungary coalitioning me.
I think that might be a rite of passage for most new players, is getting crushed as the Ottomans. Well, I would host this game tomorrow, someone's saying, but I don't know if anyone could make it. That's the issue.
I can.
I can make it.
Well, I mean, I could do it tomorrow. The issue is we might lose a couple of our players. That's the downside.
Yeah.
I wish you could stage assassinations in this game.
Why? Because you really...
I want my king to die really badly.
You can force him to resign now once you get out of the regency. He gets 15, I think. Disinherit or abdicate. My ruler could abdicate right now, except that he's better than my heir.
Yeah, my heir needs to
assassinate the Ottomans.
I
Just
want
put
the
your king in a boat. Just put him on a boat and send
Yeah,
on
just
to
send him to America.
As soon as somebody...
Regency, so I pee you, Aragon.
As soon as somebody said that I assassinate players, I knew that the goal was the Ottoman, that like one of the goals was the Ottoman ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. Maybe in EU5.
Just send a legion of assassins, kill the Ottomans.
Yeah, every game, the first thing you do is just assassinate
Just kill
Mammoth.
Ahmed. Yeah.
Have you guys watched the any multiplayer games of Imperator Rome? That's pretty much what the game becomes. Because you can actually do assassinations in that. To be fair, I haven't watched a multiplayer game of Crusader Kings, but I gotta imagine it also happens.
Yeah.
I hope that Crusader Kings 3, when it comes out, is going to be like a good multiplayer game.
Yeah.
It's really good and not like Imperator.
Remember, in family trees, it's more family square.
Yeah. Yes. I like Imperator now. I think in a couple, probably like 2 more DLCs, it'll be a legitimately good game. It's just waiting for those 2 DLCs.
Europa without DLCs is probably just like Empire Rome.
It basically is. I think it was honestly worse when it came out. Because Considering I played day one and I said, there's no way I'm playing this, and went back to Crusader Kings for another 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like the first full Europa game I played as Japan. And I think I left it running one time for like 40 minutes and I didn't have to click a thing because nothing happened as Japan.
Yeah, basically Europe is pretty interesting to say the least.
And you have no, like, originally when it released, you had to wait till a European bordered you to reform.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do anything, and so you just had to sit there and wait because you couldn't even get to colonial ideas to expand outside of Japan. Oh, the early game was so bad. Hey, I fixed my name a little bit.
Hey, oh wait, what? Oh, shit.
The Shadow Kingdom's occurring. Okay.
Should be easy.
Time to abandon Italy. So then I can eat it. You
shouldn't ask if Poland has any interest in Muscovy. Let's put it this way. They have interest in Muscovy. The question is, how much can you get before... How much are they willing to let you have before they want it? I'm totally broke as France. This is so annoying.
God.
Black Cat saying for no one to look at them. Why? Oh, he's losing to Wallachia and Herzegovina.
Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Oh, my chance. No, it's my chance! Oh my god. No, it's literally my chance to take Herzegovina.
Go, 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 go.
Oh.
If you could.
Austria, give me meal access. Please.
Why do you want Herzegovina though?
Because it's like double Switzerland. Look at its flag.
It's basically Switzerland plus.
Yeah. Here we go. Go on, Wallachia. Wait, did the war declare? Or is this...
Yep, it just processed.
Oh, it's just lagging, yeah.
Just a little bit of a lag. Nothing too terrible.
Let's go.
The Ottomans just gave me 100 ducats. Thank you, Ottomans. It would have been okay.
Can I have 100 ducats, Ottomans?
Don't listen to his lie. His sweet honeyed.
Yes, don't be wooed by the infidel, right?
Yeah.
50 ducats from Portugal. Thank you, Average. Everybody's being nice to me all of a sudden. Why does Trent is trying to get me to form an alliance with them to fight Austria?
Trent.
But
bye bye, Muscovy. Maybe we see Golden Horde.
Oh, bye-bye.
It'd be very nice to see Golden Horde form. Although that probably won't happen.
Yeah.
The Hordes will probably just turn into Republic.
Do you think I could take out Albania? I know he's turned to by Venice. I'm still warned as well. Does the war never run out? Or is it just like a...
What war?
The warning that they gave me.
Oh, it wears out after a while.
Oh, no!
Like, Portugal will be done warned in like 15 years, and you'll be done in 8 years.
Now I can tech Albania.
I suppose I really need to get this Renaissance.
Can I tech? I can tech provinces from Herzegovina. This is how I do it. Oh, wait, but I can't core it. No!
Yes. Well, actually, no. You can core it because it's bordering it's bordering a vassal or heir or march, and then all you need to do is take the. Then you can annex the Herzegovina province.
Amazing. Oh.
Oh, the Pope messed everything up now.
I can colonize yet. Oh. Get there one day.
The solution. The great Swiss Empire is on the rise.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have normal Swiss borders, but then have fucking Ragusa, and then the New World just somewhere. It's like a little colony in Brazil or something.
We got the Muscovy player wants to rejoin. I suppose I shall let. You're invading Muscovy? I mean, I suppose I can let them in, but you're attacking them, so they're gonna die anyway. I'll let them in, but maybe they'll play a different country.
play as Muscovy, I will peace out.
Oh,
Brother dog.
They're not in the chats though, which is a problem.
Brother D.
Speaking of which, does anyone want an alliance once we get back into all this? Because now that I have empty Diplo slots, all the AIs are spamming alliance with me.
I'd like one, you know. Stay out. No.
I mean, we only got like 30 minutes more, but oh. Average, the odds of you being able to invade the Mamelukes are low, unfortunately.
Right then. Looks like I'm gonna be piecing out then.
I guess so. Maybe they'll give you a province or two.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I mean, you could just say that the condition of peace is you get the St. Petersburg province there. Neva, or whatever. The Ottomans are trying to buy my alliance, my alliance vote.
Oh, Muscovy's back.
Oh, I don't know if I actually want to ally you, Switzerland, because that's taking
What?
sides in this Ottoman Switzerland.
But I need help. Like he's gonna, if he's trying to take
Oh,
Herzegovina
no.
from me.
I know of Muscovy.
You-
Muscovy even strong enough to beat Novgorod.
Never.
I don't think Muscovy can beat Novgorod. Switzerland, you might really want to just ally Austria, and then you'll be totally safe for the whole game.
No.
Yeah, but he's
All
allied with
Muscovy's
Austria.
vassals
Though.
are
Go fuck him so
disloyal.
much over my thing.
Oh, that timed out on me.
Oh yeah.
I actually feel so bad for this Muscovy player. All his vassals are disloyal.
Oh boy, that's the end of Muscovy. He really should just leave and pick another country. I don't really want to pick sides between the Ottoman-Swiss war. I kind of just want to stay out of this mess that is Eastern Europe for the moment.
I just need some, I just need a little bit of support.
Well, you should just go ally Austria. I'm sure they're willing to help you.
They're friends with the Ottomans, though.
Yeah, but if you become friends with them, then the Ottomans may not invade you without risking their alliance.
Oh god, Austria has so many slots. Austria is like way over his limit, so I think. He's got 3 unions and 5 allies.
Well, he gets 5 slots as emperor, so
Yeah.
so he's 3 over.
Oh.
Denmark got Holstein. Congrats. And now you really start bleeding. Now you start hurting imperial authority because you own that land. Burgundy's invading. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight a war here with Provence because Burgundy's going in on them.
Oh yeah.
Darn. I may have to just outright attack Burgundy, which, to be fair, I should probably do anyway. I'll go for Provence first, I guess. They have no allies right now, so... Average, you'll help Burgundy? Oh, you'll help with Burgundy, okay. I can't actually ally you right now, Average. Our countries hate each other because I broke the alliance. I'd like to, but unfortunately my people are saying, no, we won't get an alliance with those dirty Portuguese. I'll take the military assets though, but I can't ally you. I just have to have a positive opinion.
What?
Well, that was probably a smart move. Give up Holstein in exchange for peace.
Well, I did think about it.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I changed it for cash because I thought I could get more money out of it that way.
Yeah, and plus then you don't have any issues with Austria later on because they don't really want your land. These Ottoman really want an alliance with me.
Oh wait, yeah, Austria already has. I rejected it, but he already has mail access with me, so that counts as a dip slot.
Well, you should probably go talk to him then.
kind of got like a mutual pact with Austria anyway, because I'm allied with one of their allies.
Huh. Yeah, you could still message them. You know how to direct message people, right? You click on their shield and you can send a message to them.
Yeah.
Someday I will get this institution. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna get a lot of Provence actually. And then I just gotta go kill Burgundy. Wait, what happened? Burgundy lost control of Holland.
Oh no, I might be screwed.
What happened?
I'm gonna get the Peasants' War.
Oh.
I forgot it was ticking down and I might not be able to stall it in time. Oh no, I will, I will.
Christ. Why do I have 3 stability? What? I don't even... Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Tempted to royal marriage Muscovy because if his guy dies now, there's a chance I could get a succession war.
Hmm.
Only 21 years old though.
Yeah. But with the way they've been playing so far, disloyal vassals and everything, he needs to fix those problems. He's gonna get it. He's got an. Not. He's dead. He's got an, all his vassals have allied each other.
Black Hat. I only want Ragusa because I'm gonna colonize. I can sell it to you. Like, you know, I just need it so I can go out and explore the world. I can sell it to you eventually. You know. No. What? Yeah, but I'm just letting you know. It's like. You're being mean to me.
The Ottomans are throwing their weight around a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Well, considering the rise of Austria-Hungary, Bohemia, Croatia, which is now just Austria-Hungary, Bohemia, and the rise of France, we'll see. I've got to get a lot bigger if I want to oppose the Austrian alliances at all.
Novgorod is allied with Kazan.
Muscovy's dead.
God.
I'm tempted to tell the Muscovy player that he might want to consider leaving and coming back as another country, because he's kind of dead. Oh well, if he wants to die, that's his choice.
Yeah, average. In a bit, okay? I want to take
no.
first. Yeah, sure.
Peasants' War is gonna attack
Oh no.
because I'm overextended.
Unfortunate.
It's not even because of stability.
Well,
I'll just accept their demands.
Yeah. I mean, considering you've pretty much united the British Isles in
No, I can
16, 17 years in game, you're doing pretty good.
I've no manpower to fight the Peasants' War anyway.
And the long drawn out sieges continue. Oh, my royal marriage with you have died out. There you go.
I think I might have made peace with the Ottomans.
He split Herzegovina in half.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to him later though, because I just need it for other things.
9-year
Can you core it? Yeah, I can core Hum and then I can
What?
Good thing.
That's
I know.
So stupid.
that's
Sure,
the
I did a Cyprus game where I vassalized Morocco and then tried to core Moroccan land and it didn't let me. That was pretty sly, like.
Mm.
the big use you can use of that is if you're a nation that gets destroyed a lot, like Theodoro, you can like declare war on a tiny nation elsewhere, like England or Ireland, take it, vassalize them, then declare war on their neighbor, take that and just
Yeah.
core it. And there you
Trade company as well. Oh my
yeah,
God.
because it's an overseas province.
So stupid though.
Yeah, but when you consider what your trade company investments can be, it might actually
Yeah.
be dumb, really. You could get trade steering and tons of power.
Yeah.
Or you could get
Just take over the
manpower
nation
limit.
node. Yeah.
I'm so happy they removed, what is it, corruption from states.
Yeah.
Well, you still get it if you go. Oh, yeah, you don't get it if you go over, but you have it impacts. Like right now, I'm actually over my governing capacity. I'm realizing.
What even is
Yeah,
that?
but your governing capacity is only for land that's like stated up, I'm pretty sure. So
Well-
if you don't state up your land, you can just conquer the entire world and not state it, and you won't go over your governing capacity. Although your
Territories are
governing
25%. It is 25%.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, by even being 7 over my governing capacity, I have 1 more aggressive expansion, 2% on stability, and it's 0.3 more expensive core-wise. So if you go over it, the penalties are really bad.
Yeah.
But it's not as
Yeah,
bad
you're
as the
right.
corruption.
In the game where I formed the HRA, I was taking a bunch of stuff, and because I was like 50% aggressive expansion impact plus because of it. And even though I was attacking Catholic countries, I was getting coalitions like the Ottomans and Muscovy.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Let's see, has Muscovy reigned in any of its vassals yet? I don't think so. No, Muscovy is pretty much dead. It's a shame. Without a Russia in that area is much weaker, unless you conquer it as Denmark.
If he develops his vassals land, he might be able to actually get some of them to like stay loyal.
Just become Russia.
I've been told to tell you guys to go look at Black Cat Ottoman Heir.
Black Cat Osmanoglu.
He's trying.
Well, he's not really that good, so kind of fitting for him being called Black Cat.
The trash talk is strong today.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a 3-4-4. It's not bad, but it's not like you can get way better errors from the Ottomans sometimes.
He's above average.
He's above average. Oh boy. Unfortunately, Average's name makes comments like that way too common. I'll be saying stuff in game and saying it's better than average in my recording, and all I can think of is insulting Average. Have I kept my same general this whole time? No, I haven't. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought I had my same starting generals, and I was realizing these guys are way too good to be left alive that long. Morocco's pretty much dead if you gang up on them average. You and Castillo could probably crush Morocco with ease now. Black Cat is now happy to hear that he's better than average.
Oh, minus 100 prestige.
What?
What happened?
I just accepted the peasants' demands.
Ooh. At least it'll do.
Demand for to fight them.
At least it'll go up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I had near 100 anyway, so I'm only in minus 12.
Hmm.
I'm not like really badly in minus.
I'm still waiting on getting this institution.
Yeah.
I forget how slow it is to spread. 714 gold I need. Ay ay ay.
Oh, mine was 400, and it's now gone up to 575 after I took all that land.
Yeah.
Mine's only 163, but I'm Too spur to get it still.
Have a look at Muscovy on the ruler.
Yeah.
Succession Wolf dies.
Yeah. That's why I was remarking that I was going to try and get involved, but no. Black Cat has no human allies. Well, Black Cat, if you insult everybody, no one's going to ally themselves with you. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go wander into the other chat and see what they're talking about. See what dastardly plans they have cooked up.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Bit worried about Poland though, if they join in the war.
Well, I'll talk to them and see if they've got any idea.
Oh.
Hello, HRE.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good so far. So good.
Struggling with manpower.
You know, this is just a normal world conquest for me.
Nothing's changed as Austria.
We have the P over Bohemia and Hungary.
Yes, I noticed that. You're getting a little strong over there, aren't you?
Coalition against Austria? Anyone?
Can I?
No.
That's the coalition.
No, I don't have the AE.
Have you guys
Dude,
seen
he
the...
has no AE.
Have you guys been getting insulted regularly by the Ottomans like we all are?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't.
I'm
He
the
wants
only
to be
one who has.
friends with me.
Yeah.
Really? He's mad at me because
Be careful though.
You guys see the mighty Swiss Empire rising in the Balkans over there?
I know.
Yeah, which is funny because I told the Ottomans he could have it, but you know he didn't make
Yes,
anything with
that's why
Switzerland.
the Ottomans are mad.
This was...
Austria, go for Serbia. Go for Serbia and then Albania, because gold mine.
Gold mine Kosovo.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ottomans will hate me because I told them I wouldn't, but
Austria, can I use one of
City,
your
they
staff
should-
to
they
come out
should
here?
You
get it
basically
themselves.
have all the Balkans already, anyways. To be fair.
The Swiss player's just going to annex Ragusa and then colonize was the goal.
Yeah.
Escape the trap of the Switzerland. Speaking of
the
other...
Ottomans going on Albania.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Speaking of other things, the Denmark player is wondering what the plan for the partition of Muscovy is going to be, because Muscovy is pretty much doomed because of all their vassals have allied against Muscovy.
We're not
Yeah,
too
but-
sure what's gonna happen
We're,
with
we're,
that.
we're not so friendly with the Danes.
Well, the Danes have been nice enough to try and avoid getting involved in European affairs.
That was
Yeah, they
nice.
He
sold
took
me
Estonia,
Holstein.
and I have claims on Estonia. So.
Yeah, that's true. They're probably looking for alliance with us.
Well, they kind of are wondering if they get like Novgorod, if they can give up Muscovy. They don't know what they're going to do. They haven't played in a while, so...
He can take that, like, Novgorod northern section, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he'll probably at least take over northern Novgorod if that's agreeable to you. So you might want to message him and talk about it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm close. I'm close to vassal one.
I had a question about to Austria about the whole Savoy issue. I believe I can attack it, but I don't know if it automatically calls you into the war.
It would.
I get a
call-
choice, but it hurts me when I reject it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know when I'm going to do it, so you can kind of prepare for the pain.
I'm
Okay.
gonna declare on Savoy in a second, anyways. So.
Okay. Well, I don't have a claim on Savoy right now, but I can make one.
Austria, can I take that? Can you use that 12k stack in northern Austria and send it up to Warsaw? I don't have the manpower for it.
Okay. Well, I think I'll wander back into my chat. I just figured I'd come over and say hi.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. See you guys later.
All right.
See ya.
I have returned.
I'll come back.
So I've reached I don't know if you heard any of that, but I've reached a kind of agreement with you with Poland. They're willing to at least let you take northern Novgorod, but anything more you guys need to chat about.
That's what I thought he would do.
Yeah, it's a fair agreement, so. But of course, this is all contingent on the death of the Muscovy player, which It's kind of looking like an inevitability at the moment.
If it does happen, then we'll just have to fix a peace deal.
Yeah. There we go. Provence has fallen.
Do you reckon I should go Do you reckon I should go Anglican or Protestant?
It's really up to you. Protestants Protestants arguably stronger, but
Yeah. Anglican's still pretty fun to go though.
you get basically infinite money.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try that for now. Oh shoot! I forced Provence into the Empire. Darn.
No.
I didn't mean to do that. I assumed they'd go to their next highest development province, but I was wrong. Oh well. Speaking of which, I figured out that Austria can in fact decline calls to arms, but it does hurt them, so if you're going to ever do that, they kind of do need a little bit of a heads up.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, you don't need to worry about Provence being in the Empire because Burgundy just vassalized them.
Wow, that's nice. And Burgundy also just coalitioned me, which is funny.
No.
Okay, join coalition.
I could almost coalition Burgundy. Wait, is Holland free?
Everybody's joining there's like 5 countries joining a coalition against me for 2 provinces. Or 3 provinces.
Aragon as well. Oh, Burgundy really hits you. Jeez.
Well, yeah, we're rivals and they want my land, so it makes some sense. I'll just stay out of trouble for a little while. To be fair, I am expanding rather fast for France. Oh, do you need any help down there on Castile with the Civil War? I've got manpower to spare, so...
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I've gone through.
The Pope just joined the coalition against me.
It's really not too bad.
I'm gonna retreat from the border. I'm not really that worried about that mess with the alliances with you guys, especially now. Thank you, England.
I'm just doing that so maybe the coalition won't attack you.
Oh, we need to improve relations, or you need to improve relations with me, because you hate me.
Huh?
You need to improve relations so we can ally.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll work on that. Yeah, actually, that might be the way for me to get Savoyan land, is for you to attack them, and I can help you.
Yeah.
At some point. Obviously not right now.
Yeah.
Time ticks onwards, and my ability to get this institution is still 0.
Yep, same here. I've almost got it. It's spreading up through Italy, which is nice.
I've already got it, actually.
I mean, I've got... Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, because you get it through the Danish provinces, Denmark. Poor France, though, either has to develop it itself or just wait for it to spread. It's slowly coming from Italy and Savoy, but it's just taken forever. It's also ridiculously expensive. With a coalition, I can't afford to mothball my forts.
I like how we're pretty much all rival to Burgundy.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
I got one bad relief slot, and all I can revive was Austria, England, and Muscovy.
Hmm.
I'm kind of hoping Kazan invades Muscovy again, so then I can invade not while they're busy at war.
That's probably what's going to happen. The hordes don't usually let up when they have the opportunity to keep invading, so...
Oh, the Ottomans give me a gift. 100 ducats, and I can embrace thingy. There we go.
Oh, nice.
My best friend, the Ottomans.
Now,
He used to
apparently.
be my hated rival, but you know.
Oh, I could sell my titles and get like 600 gold, which would get me the institution, but then I have to deal with the stupid states again.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that's how you're supposed to make money now, selling the titles.
Mm. Because you're nice.
I don't even need it. I'm
Persuasive.
just asking for it. Like, I'm making 14 a month. I don't need money.
Why don't you give me some?
Because I needed to embrace Renaissance.
Yeah.
I'm saving up that right now.
Oh no.
How did Portugal end up in debt?
Don't-
Oh, probably too many
I don't know.
colonies.
You know what? Because I'm making so much money, I'll get Renaissance anyway. I'll make an exception.
Paid all the debts of Portugal. You know he's just going to get into debt again.
Yeah. At least it helps him for a while. Actually, no, I should be letting him get into that weaken my imperial rival.
Mhm.
I really
Have fleet access.
Yeah, but he has to pay for fleet access. It's not a very good deal for him.
Yeah.
Well, the Western European alliance is definitely taking shape now.
Wow, rejected my fleet base in right time. I'm not getting my
Yeah.
ships into your country now, Tom.
I don't know.
Oh, the
Well,
Ottomans.
just-
Get them there in the first place.
The Ottomans are
Jason,
struggling
listen.
with Venice.
Yeah.
This is shaping up to be Western Entente versus Central Powers.
Basically.
Mm.
Just
And then
nukes
there's
for no-
me in the middle. Yeah. It's me and Denmark is vibing.
Oh, God is with James
Oh,
Charles.
yay.
Big
I got a
Charles.
new cardinal.
Where is he? Chelsea?
Oh. There's Milan with Savoy. Maybe I could do it on my own. Or I'll go with Genoa and Florence. And I could call the Pope in. Hmm.
Oh, I really want to attack Burgundy, but this coalition is a threat.
Yeah. Well, the thing he might fire, what do you call it, the Burgundian inheritance?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping will. But then I still have the issue of getting the Provence province left in southern France.
Yeah.
Why are pretender rebels in England so strong?
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe it's because England historically had a lot of pretender rebels.
No, but I mean, like, it's not that they're just like they're way stronger than a normal army should be.
They get a bonus. Pretender rebels get a morale bonus.
Mm.
Yeah, but even when, like in the War of the Roses, even when you fight that like 19k stack that spawns, if you mobilize your whole army, even if you have more morale or the same morale, you still nearly get hammered, even with your full like 30k odd
Huh.
against their 19k.
I don't know.
Or at least that's what always happens to me.
Maybe you're just bad at the game.
Yeah. Maybe it's just RNG.
It could be. Oh, French involvement.
sorry, you get
I'll
that.
send you
Yeah, I know.
manpower. There you go. That'll give you some help. Oh, it's unhappy. Oh, I meddled the wrong way. Oops. I think I just helped the Castilian rebels.
Oh.
Considering now that you're angry with me. Oh, Bavaria got faceting. I guess he really
no
wants that.
problem.
I got the Swiss Guard.
Oh
Oh.
my god, why does Bavaria get fasted? It's so annoying.
It's because he
I'd
got
rather
to
Ottomans get it than Bavaria.
he got to Tech 6 admin Tech 6 first, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not admin tech though. Military tech.
I thought it was admin tech for faceting.
Hmm.
That's the only one that
Big
makes sense, because he's the only one to... Oh, maybe it's Miltech 6? I don't know.
Hmm. It's a mystery. Oh, it goes.
Well, I guess
It
Novgorod.
goes Muscovy.
Muscovy, yeah, sorry.
Oh, poor Muscovy.
Unfortunate.
Hope that they focus on
I
Kazan.
declare.
I really need to attack Novgorod without Kazan.
Well then, yeah.
Oh, no. I might have just made a big, massive mistake. Yeah, oh well, why do they have 3.9?
God. Oh my god, they're destroying you. Oh, you got 2 minus penalties as well.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
no, I didn't realize there was a river crossing there. I'm just gonna retreat.
English
The pretender, you know.
English pretender rebels don't get they get a 1.25 bonus. I wonder if that's normal.
Hmm.
And I have a super strong
To let
three
you know what I
man
do.
or just hire 2 generals for 2 professionalism and then fire them straight away.
Yeah,
Never mind,
that's
they're actually really good.
what I do some days.
Just trying to decide which ideas I should go for.
Yeah, they were both 2-star generals.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't help that there's a bunch of Irish rebels about to rise up too.
Are there any suggestions what ideas I should go for as playing as Denmark?
You could arguably colonize. Probably military. You have no military ideas as Denmark, really, except for naval. Oops, shoot. The state rebels popped up in one of the provinces I had my mothballed army in, but I still stack wiped them. I've noticed the game is pretty forgiving if rebels pop up in a place where you have your army.
Yeah, rebels have like no morale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Kazan's going to go into debt.
What was that?
Kazan in debt, so I'm not lucky here.
Muscovy is actually holding out here so far.
Maybe they'll have a comeback.
Hey, it would be impressive. I'm really
Yeah,
tempted.
Kazan didn't join the war.
Yeah.
God, I can win then. Just turn it around.
It's possible. I really need money. I'm getting sick of sitting on. I've got a lot of monarch points, but I can't spend them yet. You know, the easiest thing would be for Poland to ally them and just march in and help.
Hmm.
I think I just had a bit of a stroke while I was typing independence.
Oh, I really want to be able to play this all on speed 3.
Yeah.
It's like 21 years is 3 hours. It's like, come
Party
on.
Wars at speed 2 is so long.
Really do. Especially when people lag out the next day after I put it to speed 3. Black
Did
Cat
he
is
say that?
just lagging behind.
Oh, he said he needs to go. Oh, no.
Who said he needed to? Oh, Black Cat.
Black Cat. Promise.
Okay. We only have like 5 minutes left of the 3 hours I had planned anyway for this today, so.
There we go. I crushed the pretenders that time.
Okay, do we want to consider stopping here?
I don't mind.
I'm definitely down to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll play them all.
I'm thinking if we stop now, then that way the Ottoman player, if he makes it tomorrow, doesn't have to deal with the AI wrecking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream. So people watching the stream, nice seeing you guys. We'll probably play this tomorrow then, around the same time. So see you guys all then. If not, we'll be back next week. Bye for now.